Good evening, I'm here. Hey everyone. It has been a few days since I last streamed. Get that in there. It's been a few days. As I said, I wasn't going to be here Monday and Sunday this week. I didn't get everything I wanted to do done, too, which sucks. But I'm here. I'm here tonight. And we're going to finish Super Lesbian Animal RPG. I want to do a ramble, but I'm going to save it for tomorrow, because tomorrow we have a Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase happening in the morning. You're dying, Squirtle? Yeah. Hey, Furry JW. Tomorrow we have a Nintendo Direct. I'm not live streaming it because it's going to be done. It's going to be like a pre-recorded one, Partner Showcase. I'll talk about it on stream tomorrow night. Tomorrow I also have Pokemon cards to open, so I'm going to be doing that tomorrow evening, and then we'll do more Persona 3, and then Thursday we will do the new Splatoon DLC. But yeah, hopefully we're going to finish this tonight. We just got to go to the valley, finish the last few side quests, then beat the game. Pack schedule. Yeah, I know this week's been very busy, and it hasn't helped that I'm super tired. I pretty much had to take a nap yesterday and today to make sure I was 100% to do everything I needed to do, and I still haven't gotten everything done. I have stuff that I have to put off till the weekend now. I don't know where. I was gonna check and see if we had the bestiary complete up to this point, but I really don't think it matters at all. So, if I missed anything, I missed something. But, yeah. We're gonna finish this tonight. Hopefully. We got like, what, 4 hours? Yeah, we got over 4 hours to finish this, so... Oh, I took a... She probably has decent attack now, though, just because of... stuff. Oh, why'd the game hang up there? I think you may have a fever. Cool beans. My room is so damn hot, I can't tell if I'm like feeling feverish or not anymore. Also, let me just check, make sure all the sounds is good here. Readjust the sound levels a bit. Forgot to do this. Again, with Steam games, it's a little hard. It's a little rough figuring out what the optimal stuff is here. Okay, that sounds about good. That looks good from the levels I'm seeing. Cool. Nico says you're finished the game tonight because your YouTube playthrough the game actually ends tomorrow. Nice. You're hot and cold. Bleh. Ugh. I know that feeling. You feel gross, right? It's just weak to regular attacks. Sort of. Oh, all the side quest stuff is ahead of these. Cerulean armor. The agile, cloth-based cousins of the gold armor. Like with them, damage them to make the armor collapse, exposing the weak shadow creature within. So, rumors going around. Well, not a rumor. It got rated in Korea, but there's going to be an enhanced version of Shin Megami Tensei 5 coming out, which sucks because I got the original and I have never played it still. So it's like, oh, cool. Well, that was a waste of, I got it as a gift, but it's like, cool. Glad that now it's already outdated. Another frog. Ain't like the olden days. No, actually, it's exactly like the old days, because Atlas does this shit all the time. You would think that they would just release a, a patch, like an update to the existing game. And biggin. Small plant-like monsters that disguise themselves as flowers and immobilize their prey with prehensile vines. They are known to take down much larger opponents with relative ease. Poison variants of the frog ball. As they take damage, they puff up, which also makes them more and more likely to poison anyone they attack. We're in Recolor City right now. Kind of like me going through the effort to finally emulate 1000 Year Door only for them to announce a remake 3 days later, yeah. Hey, Xeno. Cute ghost girl. Oh, we gotta armor first. Ow. How's the sound, by the way? Again, I tried balancing it the best I could here, but I can't really tell how it sounds to everyone else. Sound is good? Okay. Oh, another one that's just weak to attack. Wizard hat. Extra conical hat that enhances magic and gives plus 100 MP. Claire already has a cool hat, but someone else might like it. Oh, can Claire not equip it? No, she can't. Unless she has that accessory on. 3 defense, 16 magic, 3 magic defense. And plus 100 MP. Which is pretty good. Allison probably is not going to get a ton of use out of that. Jody could. She gets a big magic boost, which will boost her her boulder. And she only has to drop a 10 attack and 1 defense to equip it. But it might work better on Melody, who just needs more MP to heal anyway. Nah, we'll just, you know, yeah. Lowers defense for more magic defense. We got the heart circlet. I mean, that's a pretty decent change as well, if I don't mind lowering her attack a bit. Actually, wait, she uses Boulder. Boulder is physical damage, so it does attack damage, right? Or is it just attack damage based on magic? I don't know. I don't really want to stick around and ruminate over that for too long. If I finish early tonight, I'm just done. Like, I'm gonna leave, because I have to probably go to bed a little earlier anyway. Tape Trooper, Cerulean Armor. There's really no reason for me to fight if I already have all the bestiary entries, since I'm max level anyway. I've never had one escape attempt fail in this game. Okay, so we're just back where we were before. I think this is where I came in from the other side and then gave up. Because I was like, oh, I don't want to do this area right now. If there's a block here, yeah, there is. Okay. Yeah, there's nothing here. This is just an exit. So what quest do I have left? I have to do everything related to the valley. So I have to fight Killer Ray. I have to find the girl that I met earlier, and I have to do whatever Melody's side quest is here. Another mysterious mechanism. How fun. Kinda looks like there's supposed to be a bridge here. This pedestal is probably connected to that. Maybe we need to find a key to fit in that hole? Come on, let's just wade across the river. It's like 2 feet deep. Allison, the water here is glowing neon blue. I don't trust that. It's probably supercharged with mana or electrolytes or something. What's so dangerous about a mana river? Aren't our bodies full of mana now? Your body's also full of blood, and if you saw a river of blood, you wouldn't want to take a sip, would you? I mean, no, but if you told me not to, I'd be a little tempted. Stop! The shortcut door. That's the only one left that we haven't found yet. You're gonna see me run from a lot of stuff right now. There's no point in fighting. I'm max level. Did I look at this? Yeah, even elven ghosts that haunt the uncanny valley. They're able to turn their bodies to mist, making them hard to hit. On the other hand, they're also extremely susceptible to freezing. Cure binding. So what did I do this weekend? Me and Nessie spent Valentine's Day weekend together. We just ate a lot of food. Went to the mall, we went to a buffet. Ate a ton everywhere. Went to a tabletop store, which is where I got the Pokemon cards I'm going to open tomorrow. I got an ETB for Paldean Fates, the new set that just came out. Despite not really collecting Pokemon cards anymore. I figured it'd be a fun stream. Elixir. Okay, well, we got stairs. Worked on a lot of videos this weekend, also built some Lego sets. Nice. I built Legos on stream before. It's very fun. Very cathartic. It's kind of lagging tonight for some reason. I don't know why. critter! Still don't know what to do with those. Oh, we got our boss fight coming up. Alright, isolated area. What am I doing? Once again, I bought these picnic sets for a reason. Alright, we get to hear that cool song one more time. So you finally decided to quit cowering in fear and face me. I don't believe we've had a formal introduction. They call me Killer Ray. So does that mean you've killed people? No. Then who calls you that? Who is they? My brothers. Because I asked them to. So... I tire of your questions, Harrys. I did not come here for an interview. I'm here to do battle with my father's most hated foes and win his favor in the process. I'm positive that after this battle you'll be feeling quite negative, if you're able to feel anything at all. I assume you have the concept of magnets in this dimension, right? How about how a beam attack will have a greater effect on a target with an opposite polarity? Well, if you aren't familiar, consider this a lesson. Okay, so he's got red balls, and Claire and Melody are positively charged, while Allison and Jody are negatively charged, so they're going to take more damage. If I have to assume that that's how this works. They all seem to be weak to high kicks, so I'm going to start with that. Nope, he resists that. Okay, yeah, resist plus. Okay, I get how this works. Well, it doesn't matter to me. I'm gonna probably just power through this anyway. Alright, low kick. Try Scorch instead. Missed. We never noticed that the energy balls in his hand changed to match its current polarity, yeah. Okay, we'll try low kick again. Try jolt on him. Okay, low kick is his weakness. Ah, I hate that. I hate that noise. Get some neat kicks. Oh yeah, I just noticed those. Got some cool sneakers. Restore friends MP. Eh, we don't really need that. Jolt did a lot, but it had a... It got a critical. Artillery's charged up. Give 3 star power to someone. Yeah, why not? last beat does. Also, I thought it gave... Oh, because I used one. Yeah, oh, there we go. That's some damage. Need to build some star power here. She's not getting hit. There we go. He didn't really put up much of a fight. This cannot be! The strongest and most handsome of Lord Javis's progeny, defeated by a bunch of circus animals? You may have defeated me, but Father and the Queen will be another story. Enjoy breathing while you still can. He was frozen for like 3 turns, yeah. Warrior's Headband. Done. What are your thoughts on Jodie as a tank? Isn't her function all the party? I feel like she kind of falls flat due to there not being a way to make her taunt more consistent. Yeah, I thought taunt would be like a guaranteed people are going to target her type thing. But no, that doesn't happen. It's kind of weird. Enchanted Headband, hone a fighter's attacks in the masterful works of martial arts. Attack, defense, and magic defense. I'm assuming that's going to be given to Allison. Though Jodie could probably... Yeah, Jodie could probably use it more, honestly. I just need to boost her attack. Fighter's Headband. Lowers her defense a tad. Enter magic defense. I think getting a 10 attack is kind of worth that, though. Yeah, I feel like her powers aren't used very well. It's the problem is, like, too, like, since taunt's not consistent, she's not getting star power. And it's kind of just more tempting to just attack directly with her, since she does a lot of damage. Wait, why am I doing this? Unless they drop an item, there's no point. I keep forgetting I'm max level. Yeah, I got nothing but gold from that, which I don't need. Complete. Were there more treasure maps? Because I only ever found one. One of Javis's 4 sons with raw destructive power. He's probably the most straightforward of the 4, simply wanting to be stronger than everyone else to win Javis's favor. He looks down upon basically everyone despite not being the brightest himself. In battle, Killer Ray will regularly shift magnetic polarities of the party. As his beam attacks also have their own magnetic polarities, this changes how much damage you receive, with opposite charges meaning higher damage. Strategize around this accordingly. I did not need to at all. On max level. Have you gotten the dual wield pendant? Yes, I have. Looks like it's locked from the other side. Wow. This really is something. It was locked from the same side I was on. This must be Noelle's place. I had no idea there was a settlement like this in the valley. I see you finally made it. Would have come sooner, but we had an interesting week. I see you found your stripy friend with the muscles. Guess my reputation precedes me. I'm surprised there are so many people here. This place was supposed to be a secret haven for the creatures of the forest that can't defend themselves against the supernatural entities out there. Of course, before long, adventurers came knocking on my door asking for a place to rest and trade wares. And I suppose I don't know how to say no. There aren't usually this many people here at once, though. Everyone just needs a place to hunker down with the increased monster activity. Strange things have been happening here in the valley, even stranger than usual. Which is exactly the problem we're trying to solve. Well, now that we're here, what was that odd job you had for us? Ah, yes, that. Come talk to me when you've got a minute. Greetings, fellow travelers. I'm Yasmin. Pleased to meet you. I'm a researcher for the archaeology department at Brightport University. This valley is like a gold mine for someone in my field. No one says that anything of value in the sanctuary was plundered long before they made this place their home, but that's not true. I mean, look at the stonework here. It's so intricate. The art style seems to date these ruins back to around the start of the Arcane era. Ah, the stories these bricks could tell. I'm checking something real quick. Okay. Turn down the volume just a tad here. There we go. I think that's better balanced now. There we go. I think I had it on too loud before. Judging from the state of this place, is probably not a very happy story. Very astute. In fact, I have a reason to believe that some sort of catastrophe struck this place centuries ago. How intriguing. Well, it was nice to meet you, Yasmin. We'll quit interrupting your research now. Okie doke, let me know if you're in need of my expertise. Need something else? So what have you learned about this sanctuary in your research, Yasmin? Oh, loads, but you probably don't want to hear about the masonry. I'm more curious about the why that this place is the way it is, personally. Well, like I said, there seems to have been some kind of catastrophe here centuries ago. Perhaps a large blast of magical energy. Such a display of magical power doesn't quite line up what spellcasters were capable of in the early Arcane era, though, which raises more questions. I would also suspect that whatever happened is responsible for the miscolored plant life and irradiated water in the valley, but that's merely conjecture. What about the sanctuary? Why do things seem better here? That's unclear to me. It's especially odd considering we're at the very center of the valley. I think mana poisoning would be densest here. Perhaps some sort of ward or charm has been placed over this place by whoever lived here while it was still intact. Every new discovery raises more questions. It's so exciting. Hey, what about all the people using the ruins as a vendor stall? Doesn't that bug you? Oh, extremely, but there's not much I could do about it without filing the paperwork to have this place recognized as a historical site. Maybe I could get Noelle's help with that, and then come back here with the whole field team to study the ruins properly. Once the ongoing emergency is over and you could phone home, you mean? Huh? There's an emergency? Wow, I was so caught up in my studies I hadn't even noticed. Need something else? You're from Brightport? Yes, indeed. Born and raised there. Hey, so are Claire and Jody. You ever meet before? I mean, Brightport is one of the biggest cities in the Beast Kingdom. The odds are astronomically low. Need something else? No. Please don't step into my little archaeological site here. Blah. Please don't step into my little archaeological site here. Thanks. Turtle. Need some provisions? Oh, here we go. Treasure map 2, treasure map 3. Raphael, can you tell us more about these treasure maps? You're only asking this now after you purchase? Tell you the truth, I'm not entirely sure what treasures these maps lead to. It could be gold or perhaps an item of particular value. I sourced them from a friend I would trust with my life, though, so rest assured, they're quite genuine. Need some provisions? Visit my little paladin friend from the other day. Certainly a long way from Greenridge. I take it your adventuring duties are going well? Well, things have been eventful, that's for sure. You have no idea. You're right, I'm not a mind reader. I'm surprised to bump into you again, though. I thought you'd be off of the Sapphire Islands by now. That was the plan, yes, but as you no doubt know, adventurers often need to change plans on the fly. I intended to drop off a small shipment here and leave, but with the islands currently cut off from the mainland, I've been forced to stay here a little longer. In the meantime, I've set up shop here. Why did my keyboard stop, Okay, there it goes. That was weird. The coloring just, went off on it for a second. 1 second. Okay, that's working. I want to make sure nothing's, like, breaking here. I'm going to be stuck here. I might as well at least make a few sales. How's business? News reporter over yonder makes his little assistant run over and ask for a diet potion about every 2 hours. And not sell diet potion if such a thing even exists. They aren't soda. The imp knows this, of course, but is forced to come and ask about it anyway. He has to trot back to his boss, ask if a regular potion's okay, and then return to buy a single potion. We've done this 15 times now. Not even sure how Mr. Man drinks them, given his condition. But I'm not one to turn down a sale. Speaking of sales, need some provisions? No, I don't. What do you need, travelers? About. Welcome to my shop, travelers. I am Libra. If you have the coin, I'd be willing to part with some of my valuables. Wow, some of these seem pretty rare. Where'd you get these? I can assure you all of my spellbooks here were acquired legitimately. Why'd you say it like that? Like what, pray tell? Like in a way that makes it sound like you definitely didn't acquire this stuff legitimately. What are you, a cop? Does the source of my wares really matter when you're trying to save the world? How'd you know the world is at stake? Lucky guess. You hero types are all the same, always trying to stop one global threat or another. It's a tough world out there. I'm just trying to get by with my totally 100% legally obtained goods. And these books won't curse us or anything? Do you want them to curse you? That costs extra. Nah, we're good. Sorry if this seems totally random, but would you happen to know an old wizard by the name of Bartholomew Leone? I haven't heard that name in a while, but yes, I've met the old codger. What makes you think I would know him? Is it because I seem like the villainous type? Yes, fair enough. Always just been curious about him. He tells me so many stories about his time as a villain, but how much of that is true? Oh, lots of them, I'm sure. He's quite fearsome in his youth, always trying to conquer revelry. He never succeeded on that front, of course, but it's the bravado that matters. He still comes up in villain circles from time to time as an influential figure. Not that I'd be privy to such conversations. But he gave it all up to raise his daughter. Waste of talents, if you ask me. Suppose it was impressive that he created his little Catherine in a cauldron with dark magics, though. Excuse me? What, you didn't know? Old Bartholomew never married, so he created a successor on his own. Of course, little Catherine turned out painfully normal. Now his granddaughter, Pepper, on the other hand, she's going places. She's got a dark future ahead of her. Not that I would condone committing any crimes or acts of villainy, as a law-abiding merchant. What do you need, travelers? My, that's quite an interesting spellbook you've got there. Mind if I take a look? We would mind very much, yes. Smart move, that's one spellbook I'm sure many people would like to get their hands on. Do you recognize it? I don't, which is what intrigues me about it. Power like this little tome, Power like the kind this little tome irradiates doesn't grow on trees, you know. There are only so many beings on Reverie who could have made this. But read into that claim what you will. Magical Girl, we got that already. Chronomancer, Geomancer, Bard, Money Bags, that's a new one. Money burning a hole in your pocket, try these other uses for it. Teaches Gold Gun, Shiny Distraction, Emergency Healthcare. Oh, well, we definitely have the coin for that. Fires off a volley of gold coins at the target to deal physical damage. Who needs money anyway? Costs 50 coins, 200 coins. Scatter gold coins on the ground to distract all enemies, lowering their accuracy rate by 50% for 3 turns. Best healthcare money can buy. Fully revives a fallen party member in exchange for 300 gold? Holy cow! That is an amazing revive right there. That's cheap. This far in the game. I wonder how good Gold Gun is. That might be useful on, Allison, just because her healing isn't that great. Let's give it to her. We never have her use magic anyway, so... What can I do for you? Oh, I got new equipment. Oh, this is expensive stuff, though. Pretty soft, but you still wouldn't want to get hit by this gauntlet. Lunar Wand. It's actually better for Claire, but only by 2, and that will remove her free freeze. We also already have a Lunar Wand. Fairy Hammer. Cute but deadly and heavier than Mint's entire body. Can't equip a spellbook while wielding. Use Jody plus 15 attack. We'll buy one of each of these. See who benefits most from these. Silver plate helm doesn't seem like it's worth it at all. I do for you. Oh, you want to chat? What about? Hi, the name's Mint, purveyor of only the finest fairy forged armor. And yes, I could guarantee that all my gear is in mint condition. Hey, I was gonna make that joke. Everyone always does, so at some point I just started making it for them. Oh wait, Jody, hey, it's good to see you. You two know each other? She's not looking at you. There are only so many blacksmiths on the Sapphire Islands. It's a pretty tight-knit community. But hey, glad to see you got your own little shop set up here. That's awesome. Can't seem familiar with fairy forged armor. What makes it special compared to regular steel? Oh, it's forged by a fairy. That's pretty much it. No special effects? Hey, cut me some slack. Look how small I am. I'm itty-bitty. It's impressive I can even swing a hammer at this size. Mint's being humble, but trust me, her stuff is worth every penny. Guess the rumors were true, huh, Jody? You really are an adventurer now. Everything's running smoothly here, right? You gonna give up smithing for good? It'd be a shame with your talent. Huh? Oh, I don't know. I'm focusing on the guild right now, but maybe when things settle down, I'll make some gear for the gang. Actually, that gives me an idea. Nice. Oh, I mean, don't do that. You should buy gear from me instead. You could stand to work on your salesmanship, Mint. What can I say? I'm an artist, not a capitalist. What can I do for you? So what brought you to Noel's Sanctuary, Mint? Fairies are naturally drawn to places with lots of magic, and this place is off the charts. Can't really explain it. It's an instinctual thing for us. We could choose to ignore it, but it just feels right. Come to think of it, I'm not sure I'm aware of any fairy towns on the archipelago. Oh, there's little fairy settlements all over. We just tend to keep to ourselves. I mean, it's nothing personal, but fairy buildings just aren't designed for people your size. So we don't get many outsider visitors. I like to get out and meet new people, though, so it's nice to settle down in a place like this. Lots of interesting folks pass through here. Also, Noelle doesn't charge rent for my stall here, so that's a plus. Why does it feel like Greenridge is the only place in the Sapphire Islands where you do have to pay rent? I gotta do something about this. What can I do for you? Mint, you gave me a great idea. Oh, really? What would that be? I want your help forging a weapon for myself. Interesting. I'd be down for a collab. What kind of weapon did you have in mind? I was thinking, a shield. A shield is not a weapon, Jody. Have you ever been bashed by a shield before? As a general rule, I try not to, but fair point. Well, you can make a regular steel shield, but it sounds like you want something more premium. How about this? You bring me some rare ore, and I'll help you make a shield out of it. Deal. Keep an eye out for suitable materials. Jody's shield has been added to the quest log. Fun fact with the dual-wield pendant, Alison can equip her sword in the top slot and a hammer at the bottom slot. Not sure if it's an oversight, but it's what you liked using. Ah, yes. I was aware of that. I just don't want to get rid of the powerhouse pin, because it's worth having the stuff. But maybe... I mean, that is a plus 40 attack. That might be worth it. Hard to go wrong with Mithril. Lowers her magic, though. I don't want that. That lowers her attack, which I really don't want. Can't equip that on her. That just lowers her attack, so this thing's a waste of money. Hard to go wrong with Mithril. Not as snazzy as the former, but great for slipping under more fashionable duds. Okay. Lower Alison's magic, which you won't use. Gets her defense up. It's fun just to make her hit like a truck. Optimized Alison can easily get over 200 in her attack stat. So I guess I'm almost maxed out then, if that's the case. She can only put on Mithril Mail Vest. Make a bumper magic up even more. For better healing. Keep the celestial vestments just in case. Careful around the forge, it's hot. I know you're probably thirsty from your travels, but I don't think quenching water is your best option. Oh, we're on the other side of the, bridge. That's interesting. Hello, I am Fauna. Hi, always nice to meet a fellow spellcaster. Please, I am no mere spellcaster. I am a magician. I'm able to peer deep into one's very soul. If one gazes long enough, my amazing mirror is able to reflect one's true self. Remind me to be careful around that mirror. Wow, I bet you've been on some interesting adventures with a skill set like that, Fauna. I mostly do children's birthday parties. However, if you have any use for my skills that does not involve entertaining children aged 6 to 11, the work would be appreciated. Actually, that might come in handy. Let's talk to her more when we have a moment. Optimized Allison is, if you recall correctly, Jolt, Saber, Fairy Hammer, Warrior's Headband, Dual-Wield Pendant. Hey, yeah, that's pretty much what I have. And then a different body that I'll come across soon. Okay. Get out of my pits, you little freak. Oh my god. Huh. Please, no request for autographs, folks. Oh, sorry, I don't think we actually know who you are. You wound me, kid. Name's Hugh Mann, intrepid human reporter for Kingdom News. I'm here investigating the strange events that have this little island in a tizzy. Sudden increase in monster attacks, electromagnetic disturbances, what a scoop. I'm calling it Monstergeddon. You wouldn't happen to have any idea what the hell's going on, would you? Well, actually, was this wizard with a videotape for a head and he... Haha, nice try, kid. What is this, one of your little memes or something? I ain't falling for that again. Well, guess it really is up to me to crack this case. Thought you were a journalist, not a detective. I like to blur that line. Well, if you do get any leads, be sure to fill me in. I could get you on TV, you know. Before you ask, we do pay interview subjects. Why we pay in the most valuable currency of all, exposure. We were just supposed to do a puff piece in the tavern here, but now we're stuck in the middle of the woods during some kind of crisis. And to make matters worse, now Mr. Mann thinks Monstergeddon stuff is the story of the century that's gonna win him some award. Even if it was, there's no reception. We can't go live. Better get overtime for this. If you're just a camera guy, how come you're wearing adventurer's armor? What, you want me to go out there in the forest wearing a t-shirt and get my nipples bitten off by a ghost? That's what you're worried about? Yes! Huh. Hey, look who it is. It's our favorite bards. What are our favorite bards doing out here? We were gonna hang out in the tavern, but they serve alcohol in there. We vowed never to break edge. You know they wouldn't just hand you a drink unprompted without seeing your IDs, right? Regardless. I meant more like, what are you doing in the valley? Testing our mettle as bards, of course. But, you've seen how it is out there right now. It's pure chaos. We're lucky we made it here. Those frog balls are bloodthirsty. So we decided that our metal's been sufficiently tested and we're now just chilling here in the sanctuary. We haven't forgotten our other vow. The one to repay you for saving us from that block of ice. We're still brainstorming that one. We'll get back to you. What about, I don't know, using your bardly skills to write us a commercial jingle for our guild? I won't watch this TV anymore, Grandma. Well, it was nice catching up with you. Doesn't it hurt your legs to squat so much? I'm gonna be honest, at this point, it hurts more to stand. I'll let them do the talking. Look at the little bunny! It's like a little Allison. Can we keep it? One of me is already enough, is already enough of a handful. Emerald armor. Chest was actually a mimic. Oh, hold on, we're cool, actually. Normally I would have attacked you guys for funsies, but you scared off that other monster that was giving me a hard time. Say, hey, here, have this. Peace. Wow, just some money. Okay. she busts open the little thing, too. Little bush. Bloom! Okay, there's an arrow pointing this way, but clearly there's a tree blocking the path. Oh, maybe we just have to go around. Have to stop being dummy. Okay. Another critter. Pine Corona appears. Oh, that's new. Uncanny Valley, a mana-soaked forest north of the Green Ridge, full of dangerous monsters. According to Yasmin, the valley's supernatural state was likely caused by an inexplicably massive blast of magical energy many years ago. At the center is a makeshift animal sanctuary run by Noelle, a plant elemental, which also serves as a pit stop for any adventurers exploring the forest. Emerald Armor, the biggest and baddest of the armor-type monsters on the island. It's so shredded that it resists being frozen or turned to stone, so don't count on immobilizing it. Of course, at 50% health, the arms of the armor fall off, leaving it pretty helpless. This is why balancing your upper and lower body workout regimens is crucial, people. Small fire monsters that disguise themselves as pine cones to catch their prey unaware. Be able to physically manipulate their burning pine cone scales and shoot them at enemies. Only reason these guys haven't burned down the forest is because the valley is so naturally damp. It's suspected that misty specters may also help put out the fires to protect their turf. Pine coronas don't have much health, so take them out ASAP before the whole party's burned. Sounds like a good place to stop by if we have to do any training. Do you have to say that every time? Yes. Okay, well, we don't need to fight anything there. The concept of training has left our bodies. Halt! Oh, a fellow healer. Perfect. We're not really looking for a fight, so... No, I have renounced my ways as a healer. The queen is up ahead, and only those who are truly worthy may have an audience. You must be screened thoroughly, and that duty has fallen upon me. Verena's most faithful follower. Her strongest soldier. Okay, no offense, but are you sure about that? It's not Paula, or the boys, or... You're still so naive. Oh, this is the way I have to go. Okay. And that is why you are not ready, Heavy Jelly. Think you've got what it takes? Only your strongest star power attacks could possibly get through my armor. And no spellbooks either. Come at me with everything you've got. Alright then. Let's start out by healing, and then we'll build up. Okay. Resist that, but damn it. Oh, I guess it has to only be a star move. It can't be star and MP. Which means Jodie's kind of just useless here. She can't do anything. That kind of sucks. Though Avalanche does damage. I don't know. Cracking the armor will do damage. Okay. I'm gonna say, wait, Avalanche does damage. Oh, it just can't be a spellbook. That's why. Okay, there we go. We're good. Alright, that's the way I'm supposed to go, so I'm not going that way now. I see. I was wrong about you. You truly are strong. Perhaps you're the ones Verena has been waiting for. You may proceed. This helper Jelly's quite the Renaissance woman. She claims she's been a healer and artist, and now has proclaimed herself as Verena's strongest soldier. The quad missile launcher is enough of a problem on its own, but that helmet seems to have been enchanted to make her nigh invulnerable. Only her star power attacks can break through her defenses. Still wouldn't call her Verena's strongest soldier, but you have to admire that tenacity. I didn't think any of the dragon doors would be required. But I guess it makes sense that you need that key to go through. And you need, Bloom to get through as well. Nobody here yet. If you need a room, though, it's 100G. Hi, would you happen to know if anything interesting is going on around here that we should know about? What, you think you could just waltz in as total strangers and expect me to dish out all the hot gossip? Is that what you think this tavern keepers do? Yes. Well, good, because I'm just pulling your legs. I do love me some good gossip. You see that weird magician who hangs around the lake? Fauna, I think it was? What a character. Sure, she'd have some interesting leads for you. If you want something less crazy, maybe try talking to Mint, the blacksmith. She's good at she's a good egg, that one. She made the swords and shields on the walls here. Oh, and that hot wolf guy over by the vendor stalls is trying to sell some treasure maps. I don't trust mysterious merchants who roll into town and start trying to pawn off treasure maps, but hey, maybe you do. Bling. Need a room, it'll set you back 100G. Lots of interesting people around here lately. That woman who stands in the center of the sanctuary and keeps shouting and posing dramatically is especially interesting. It's usually not quite so loud around here, if you were wondering. Hey, no customers in the kitchen. You're allowed to get your adventurer dirt all over the food after it's been served. Not sure we're gonna find any hidden treasure in a public restroom. TV's been on the fritz lately. Sorry about that. Oh man, I wish we had the time to spare for some kind of darts minigame. What a legend, that Abella. Can't take her anywhere. She has one hard lemonade and she gets like this. Hey, are you open to taking unsolicited advice from a stranger? Oh, I suppose so. When's the last time you swapped out those spell books you got there? It's easy getting a rut using the same thing. You never know if other options might come in handy if you don't try them out. I know it's a bestseller for some reason, but there's more options in healing than just Magical Girl. What would you suggest then? Hey, I'm not out to tell you how to live your life. Sounds like you are. Only a little. Not really, no. Fair enough. Sorry, I guess I get a little eager to dispense hints after a couple drinks. It's a problem. I'm the life of the party. Hee. Taking medicine? Okay. I hope you feel better. Any idea where we might be able to find this ore? Nope. What can I do for you? Damn it. Well, that doesn't really help me. Well, I know where this is. I don't know where this is. That looks like it might be near the... It might be the Dragon Cave. Path off to the left there? Did I find that? Are you in need of my skills? How did you get here? Fawn, I'm curious. How exactly did you get here? Universe wants to kill you? That's not true. You're just sick. You need to get better. You're not resting enough because you're stressing out over school. Same as anyone else. A series of ill-advised life choices that I cannot undo, but I'm trying to make the best of regardless. Oh, sorry, I meant, how'd you get to the sanctuary? I don't think I've seen you around town. I arrived via the astral plane, as I am wont to do. There's a convenient door to the south. Hey, you've been to the Sapphire Islands corner of the astral plane. Have you encountered a certain sleeping rabbit in there? Ah, yes, the Dream Knight. I've heard the legend seems any traveler is the astral plane. Why? Can't help but wonder what that guy's deal is, but he never responds when you try to talk to him. If you got magic that can interface directly with the soul, maybe we could speak to him and see if he's okay. Most interesting. I had not considered this, but it seems you have found a challenge worthy of my skills. Very well then, meet me in the astral plane when you wish to meet the Dream Knight. Want to head over there with us? I will already be there when you arrive. Hi, Noelle. So what's this problem you need our help with? Yes, well, normally I'd be loath to turn into a complete strangers for help with a task like this, but the circumstances are dire. You see, there's an animal sanctuary, and well, do you notice something's missing? The restrooms. No. What? No. There are restrooms in the tavern. I meant the animals. The little animal friends have all gone missing. The ruckus with the monsters made them panic, and they ran off. Can't have gone far, right? It shouldn't take us too long to search the valley for them. That's the problem, though. They could be anywhere in the Sapphire Islands by now. They're probably hiding in obscure, hard-to-reach places where they think they'll be safe. Maybe even in chests. Plus, there are 8 of them in total, and that's a lot of animals for one elemental to track down. That's a lot to ask. While you're out adventuring, do you think you could look for my animal companions? Say no more. We'll help you find your animals, Noelle. Thank you for your help. In exchange for your efforts, I've prepared some rewards in these chests here. I'll give you one unique piece of gear for every 2 animals you find. Crystal ball to the left can help you narrow down your search. If you have any further questions, I'll be here. I can hardly believe it, but it looks like all my animal companions are back in the sanctuary now. Safe and sound. Sincerely, thank you for taking the time to find them. With the chaos of this week, I was worried what might happen to them out there. Glad we could help, Noelle. Any other questions? Met your cousin. Oh, we met your cousin, by the way. Wait, you did? Yeah, we had business in Mumford, so we stayed in the inn. She was real hospitable. Seemed like she was doing well for herself up there. Oh god, please tell me she didn't share any embarrassing stories about me. Nah, she just said you'd be nice once we got to know you. She Should we go back and ask her about these embarrassing stories? No, forget I said anything. Should probably visit her sometime soon when I'm less busy, though, so thanks for reminding me. That chest contains a jacket. Allison, you strike me as someone who could use more jackets and still have the sleeves attached. You're not wrong. On top of that, though, this jacket will double your likelihood of getting critical attacks. Now we're talking! You rescued 8 critters, and you haven't claimed any rewards for it. Do you want the critical jacket for 2 of those rescued critters? That chest has something Melody might want. It's a spiked bracelet. Oh, wow, you look like you've seen a ghost. I mean, besides the kind that we have here in the valley. What exactly makes you think this is my style? You strike me as someone with a lot of pent-up rage. It's not as bad to let a little of that out, you know? Well, I guess you might not be entirely wrong there. This charm will encourage that by boosting your attack, as well as healing you a bit every time you inflict damage in battle. You just get 6 critters. Do you want to redeem this? Yeah. That chest contains a hat, and I think Claire will like. I appreciate it, but I kind of already have a hat. She never takes it off. Thought that might be the case, but this one's special. This is an extra small witch's hat that you can wear beneath your normal hat. I'm sold. I want the tiny witch hat for 2 of these rescued critters. That chest contains a visor for a knight's helmet. Just the visor? Just the visor. However, I think it may be of particular use to you, Jody. Strike me as someone who's always putting yourself at risk to protect others. This visor equipped will let you use your star power to heal yourself in battle. Seems useful in a pinch. Feeling aggressive allows Melody to have recover HP when she deals damage. Also boosts her attack quite a bit. That's actually really good. Critical jacket. Doubles critical rate. Raises agility and luck, but lowers defense and magic defense. Well, go for it. Can I have the tiny jester hat? Where's this tiny hat? Here we go. A powerfully magical witch's hat that's small enough to wear underneath Claire's regular hat. Wow, and just a straight boost. Perfect. The vest, the visor's this. Might not be as practical as a full helmet, but it teaches the emergency heal self-care. It's really not as good as the warrior's headband, though, and she really doesn't need the heal power. Use star power to heal 50% of Jody's HP in a pinch. It's like the only one I wouldn't recommend equipping. We will buy you your own tiny magic hat if you want. I have a witch's hat, actually. I have a big yellow and black striped witch's hat that I wear to Ren fairs. Why does this dog look familiar? All critters are safe and sound. Did I already go to the left here? I think I did. I must have. Oh, it's lower. Lower down. Yeah, I definitely went over here, right? Yeah. It's just a chest. This is the spot marked on the map. On 2,000 gold. Not bad. I don't know where that is, though. Feel compelled to put an appropriately shaped object in this pedestal. How's the weather there? Cold. Cold and just average. Nothing amazing. Right now it is 25 degrees. Cloudy. It's been really wacky where you are. Uh-oh. Like climate change wacky? Yeah, exactly what I just said. Thanks, global warming. Ancient key. This will probably come in handy. Wow, that was all that was over here. Could have avoided doing this entire this entire backtrack segment. We're not designed for this shit. No, Sam had a solid 40-hour rain 2 weeks ago. Wow. Try that key we found. Cool. Well, now we got a shortcut back. Solid. That would have flooded a lot of things around it. Yeah, would have flooded here too. Oh, it's the Sons of Javis. Okay. At least we get to refight them. Cool. Add their boss theme here. Do you get anything for finishing these? You know what? Never mind. I'll come back afterwards. I know you don't get anything for the, You don't get anything for the bestiary, so if I missed anything, you're not even gonna know. The intensity here is all over the place, plus it's absorbent dry here instead of concrete dry. Crystals with a big diamond shape. I think this might be the dungeon where that treasure map is. Did happen here once in the night. Mom told me what happened to. It was so surreal seeing the footage. Wow. We've had a couple floods here, but none in recent memory. The worst was back in 2011 when Hurricane Irene hit. That was terrible. Here it is. Spot marked on the map. Metal ore. Hey, wow, a rock. It's be perfect for my shield. Should bring this to Mint. Wow, perfect. Killing 2 birds with 1 stone here. A button stopped working very quick shortly for some reason. Let me know when you find some rare ore for that shield. How about this? Gave Mint the metal ore. Bingo! This is the good stuff. Where'd you find something like this? The cave. That makes sense. Well, no time like the present, right, Jody? Let's get to work. Ta-da! Behold our masterpiece. Got Jody's shield. Thanks for your help with this, Mint. I couldn't be happier with the result. Likewise, this was a fun one. I'll have to remember to do more collabs with you in the future when you're in the neighborhood. One-of-a-kind shield lovingly forged by Jody and Mint emphasizes defense over offense. But it does increase her power from the Moonblade, so it's pretty good. It lowers her magic, though, which, again, she's not using, so... So that just leaves the Dream Knight in terms of quests here. And otherwise, we've kind of cleared out everything here, haven't we? Before I fight him, though, I'm going to go back to Green Ridge for just a brief moment. Okay, so the magician is the last quest. All right, let's do it to it. Hey, Razu, how you doing? And so we meet again. I want my noodles from that ramen place, so I could go for some ramen. That sounds good. I have done a cursory inspection of the Dream Knight's soul. My abilities will be sufficient to communicate with him. But will it be sufficient to get me to... Okay. I will warn you, however, that it will take a great deal of magic to interface with his soul. This may attract unwanted guests. Are you prepared for that? Let's do this. Excellent. Let us begin. Just chilling on a night off? Nice. I sense a foreign presence. Prepare for combat while I continue the spell. Here they come. Astral being A, B, and C appear. SP region. Wait, are star powers regenerating? Of course, the astral plane is full of magic. Come on, let's go all out. Wish I could chill with a bowl of chili. Oh, man. I haven't had chili in a couple... Whoa! Alright. We're just fucking bullshit powerful here. Wrong enemy. Chill with corn chips? I like dipping fries in it. What I put in my chili is I'll put a sour cream, shredded cheddar cheese, and spicy curry powder. Bestiary, astral beings. Ugh, deja vu. What, have you seen creatures like that before, Melody? What? Oh, no, don't worry about it. Thank you for the assistance! Your doorway into the Night's Soul is ready. Cool, so how do we... Oh, okay. Yes, with corn chips, corn chip, corn chip. The Dream Knight. This is what I'm called, yes. It's been a very long time since I was able to speak with another person. It's nice to meet you. Wow, it's incredible to be able to speak with you. I have so many questions. What are you doing here in the astral plane? Are you okay? Worry not, young one. I rest here by choice. The astral plane is a strange place made of pure magic. It naturally tends to warp and bend like the currents in the seas. In the old days, many travelers would lose their way here and never be seen again. So centuries ago, I volunteered to become an anchor of sorts. The weight of my soul holds down the pathways spellcasters have molded from the men in this region of the astral plane, allowing for safe travel. Time for the sticker you gave me, corn chip. I have to look for that. To be honest, a lot of that stuff is still in the box. I removed all the food, and then my room was just such a mess that I never took the rest of the stuff out. Aside from the drawing you made for me and the Ace Attorney thing, those I liked. I liked all of them, but I just haven't removed everything. I need to fix my room up. Holy crap. Wow, that's so selfless of you, leaving your life behind for this duty. Please, it's a knight's job to protect the weak, is it not? However, today it was you who protected me from those astral beings that wish to harm me. I owe you a great debt for saving me. Oh, don't sweat it, man. It's all in a day's work for us. Hey, I said I'll do it for you. You can't. Trust me. No doubt. Nonetheless, I want to give you this. Receive the Astral Bell. This trinket will allow you to warp back to the astral plane from almost any location. Should aid on your journeys considerably. Holy crap, no kidding. I'll be sure to make good use of this dream night. With this, I will return to my peaceful dreams. Thank you for the chat. Safe travels, young ones. Were you able to speak with the knight as you desired? It was amazing, Fauna. He told us everything. You must be the first people to learn about the Dream Knight story in centuries. I'm glad I was able to use my abilities for something more substantial than entertaining sweaty toddlers. I believe my work here is done. Hey, do you want us to, pay you for your time or anything? Please, a true magician is not concerned with profit, only the showmanship. But a tip would be appreciated. 1,000 gold. Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure doing business with you. Want to talk to the Dream Knight some more? Take it easy, big guy. Let's the party warp straight to the astral plane at almost any time. You already are in the astral plane, silly. Oh, welcome back, young ones. Good to see you again. I was just talking with your friend here. Hello again, Novas. I was just telling the Dream Knight about my act. Did you know they didn't have magicians back in his time? How barbaric. I'm not so sure your time is much better. Weren't you just telling me how you saw people in half for entertainment purposes? You don't understand. I saw people in half without killing them. So a form of torture, then. Some people would describe stage magic as torture. You are not helping. Please allow me to continue civilizing the Dream Knight in peace. Gotta check something real quick here. Wait, no, not that. For once, not that. Civilizing. Yeah. Just checking everything up to this point. Oof. Okay. Alright. I think we have a perfect bestiary. We have done quite literally everything up to this point in the game. All that's left is to approach the final area. Come on, I'm not going to tell you where every last treasure chest is. Okay, yep. I'd like the pin I was stuck between him and Gumshoe. I'll appreciate any Ace Attorney stuff. For as long as spellcasters have been exploring the astral plane, they've known about the existence of the astral beings. Even so, very little is known about them beyond the fact that they're dangerous. They kind of went down very easily. Again, the A button just, like, doesn't work fully right there. There it is. Tallest mountain on the island. Mount Sappho. This is definitely the place. Verena's waiting for us at the top. Ready, Mel? Ready. Looks like they're ready for us, too. Act 5. Oh man, the final warp spot is this. Well, actually, there could be multiple warp spots for each area. So maybe there might be another door later. So I'm curious, if you use the bell, like, where does it take you? Just to the night? It's a cool animation. Yep, it does. Looks like we need 2 keys for this door. Maybe Javis started to take some dungeon design clues from Claire. Cues. Fun police officer appears. Oh, fun police. And then dark horses. Ugh. Oh, nice. Yeah, she is doing decent damage now. It's a swap bot. No fun allowed. One of my favorite things... Holy cow, that was a lot of damage. One of my favorite things about Sonic Underground is that there were swap bots in that show, and they broke so easily. They would walk into each other and fall apart. I was like, why does Robotnik use these things if they're this weak? God, Sonic Underground was a show. These beefed up tape troopers hate fun in all forms. They enforce their rules completely by disabling the use of skills for a few turns. They can't disable your spellbooks though, so use that to your advantage. ACAB, but these guys especially. Another miner's helmet, which we don't need. Core Guardian Model 3S appears. Yeah, there's the no fun allowed side. Of course, fun is forbidden. Skills cannot be used. Dancing is forbidden. Players down. No point in reviving people for EXP reasons because there's no... oh, no funds removed. Cool. There's no EXP left to gain here. Gold. The rope that goes up. Ice pendant. Hurts all ice damage the wearer takes into healing because it's blue. That's how gemstones work, right? Okay, things get buggy as we go up. Perilous polygon appears. It's glitchy. Enhanced version of the ominous polygon, filled with pure corrupted space. Strongest model of the Core Guardian. These units have abandoned their alternate forms altogether in favor of maximizing the strength of their sword form. Yeah, feeling that would work. Oh, this music is very unsettling. Oh, it's the color wheel again. Found a key. Okay, well, there's one. Tear Revival. That's useful, I guess. Cosmic Spectre appears. Oh, uh-oh. Okay, only weak to magic, it seems. Scrambled variants of the Misty Spectre, enhanced with cosmic energy. These magical entities are immune to physical attacks, meaning you'll have to fire back with spells of your own. Nothingness appears. What? What do I even do here? Okay, it's just... you just heard it. Okay, nothingness? Nothingness? You can't fight nothingness. It's by its very nature nothing. A lack of things. It doesn't exist. We did fight it, though. I would consider this an accomplishment. There's nothing special about it. It's just an invisible enemy. Texture Witch appears. A lot of unique enemies in this room, huh? These wintry riches have been recruited by Javis, trading their ice abilities for corruption-based magic. Meg, Ether... oh, puzzle. An actual puzzle. Bark. Ah, sort of a puzzle. Puzzle light. Well, that's one way to make a bridge. Lava Spirit. Getting all the enemies pretty quickly here, which is good. Strong relative to the water sentry has the ability to manipulate pure molten lava. They've likely been living in Mount Sappho since before the Arcane era. Money. This is probably just, yep, just a shortcut. There's the other key. Because what else could it have been? Okay. It's glitch time, baby. Well, 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 here to admire my masterpiece. I do hope you wiped your muddy little paws at the door first. I think you know why we're here, Javis. Unfortunately, I do. You know our challenge is open to the whole archipelago, not just you. Could have perhaps sent some more interesting opponents for our forces to deal with. They're getting bored of you. Not gonna get rid of us that easily. Look, Javis, I know we haven't exactly gotten off on the right foot here, but hear us out. Yeah, we know you don't like us and we're not your biggest fans either, but we're willing to set that aside for the sake of diplomacy. Out with it already? We'd like an audience with Verena. We think there's some common ground between us here. We just want to talk things out. Nice try, but no, that wasn't the agreement. Your kind had the chance to just talk with Verena 1,000 years ago. We know how that turned out. We don't actually, that's the point. We want to hear the rest of the story from Verena. Play the fool all you like, but your little trick won't work on me. Especially not after you brutalized all 4 of my poor, sweet, innocent boys. Innocent? Silence, wretch. Look around you. You expect Verena to throw away all the work we put into this magnificent empire just because 4 mortals want to chat? You're afraid she'll actually listen to us, aren't you? Okay, I think that's enough out of you. Good riddance. And that's the end of the game. We're all dead. Melody? Jody? Claire? Anyone? Hello? Crap. We don't have time for this. We need to get to Verena before her week is up. Oh god, if we're all split up, is Mel okay? I need to... No, stupid. If I'm fine, then Mel's probably fine too. What's wrong? Something happen? No. Okay, we're good. It's that kind of thinking that got her mad at me in the first place. Ooh. Huh? Man, I've been in my fair share of air ducts, but that one's definitely the most non-Euclidean. Huh? Told him to practice with every landings. Yeah, you always say that. What are you two doing here? We told you to repay our debt after you saved us from freezing to death. Bard always keeps their word. Saw you guys heading up this big spooky mountain and figured you need backup. You have no idea just how right you are. Now, do I have to climb up there with you, or... Nah, just take this. Beth hands over a skeleton key. You go on ahead. We haven't found them yet, but we're gonna see if we can bust out any of your friends. Right on. Thanks for the save, you two. Reveries in your debt. So is scenery like this normal to adventurers like you guys? Well, it's pretty normal for this week, at least. Hoping this doesn't become a pattern, though. Okay, good, because the longer we spend in here, the less I think I understand about, like, reality in general. I'm regaining my strength so I can make the jump back into that vent in the ceiling we came through. That's a pretty big vertical leap. You could just use the door, you know? Maybe a pro like you could take out the monsters out there head-on, but there's a reason we've been sneaking around in the air ducts. And it's not just because it's fun. It is fun, I'll give you that. Oh, and speaking of resting, that bed over there looks surprisingly comfy. Not a bad option if you need to recharge. Wait, what? Melody's not here. Hey, she's not here right now, dummy. Purple Allison. Haven't seen that. We haven't seen Allison or Claire's alternate palettes yet. I was just getting started. Mega potion. A single dark horse. Well, hey there, Paula. Long time no see. Not here for another rematch, are you? No, I've been benched. Your girlfriend really did a number on me. Even when she literally saved your life. I'm not here to argue with you either, Goleta. I did my job. Now as a reward, I got front row seats to the big show at the summit where you get your comeuppance. Not gonna happen. We have a plan. And you know, it's still not too late to reconsider which side you're on, Paula. With them this close to you cheaters losing for magic for good? As if. You also realize there's no way Javis actually has your best interests in mind, right? Siding with that nut job doesn't make him think you're tougher or smarter than us. He just sees you as a bootlicker. As long as he helps me get what I want, he can think whatever he likes. Well, I don't. Me. Did I ask your opinion on my life choices, Goleta? You always make everything about yourself. But this is more about just you. That's... No, you know what? You have a point. What the hell? You're actually listening to me for once? Yeah, I think you've managed to be a big help completely on accident, Paula. Thank you. You're welcome. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got a girlfriend to find. Cool. Good luck. I'll be there for the big fight, cheering for Verena to kick your ass. And I'll be there not getting my ass kicked. I know that wasn't a good comeback, but I just can't let you have the last word. Bye. And she's gone. Got an elixir. So I've been very tired this week. Again, I don't know what's going on. I think my sleep habits have just finally been catching up with me. This week, like this past couple months. I don't know. I don't know why I'm like feeling so wiped lately, but I'm gonna try to see if I could fix it somewhat. I'm absolutely not waking up early tomorrow to watch the direct, that's for sure. Then again, I might have to get up early tomorrow anyway, because I have to go pick up stuff. Shit. Melody! Allison! Hey, what's this about? We were only split up for a few minutes. I know, Mel, how'd you get out of your cell on your own? I had a little help from this. The Astral Bell? Yep, I escaped to the astral plane, then snuck in here to bust everyone out. Well, have I told you how cool you are lately? Probably, but it never hurts to say it more. That's interesting, so what happens if I didn't do that side quest? We got more important things to do on our lists, though. Like finding Claire and Jody. Right. Look, before we go, there's... Okay, I know you said we should just drop it, but I don't want this hanging over my head while we're trying to save the world. I was thinking about our fight again, and I want to apologize. We already apologized, Allison. It's fine. I know, but I think I could finally put into words what went wrong. If you don't mind me getting some stuff off my chest, that is. Of course, Allison. I was worried that, and maybe this is self-centered, I was worried that you were pushing yourself too hard because of me. When you first thought about becoming a healer, it sounded like something you were doing for me, not for yourself. Like you knew that I wanted to be an adventurer, so you forced yourself to become one too, so that I could be happy. For a while, I thought I was taking advantage of you. That I was rushing you into all this, and putting all this pressure on you by quitting my job. I didn't want you to think you had to pretend to be someone else for me to love you. So I kept trying to reassure you that, no, I'll love you no matter what. I don't care if you're a good paladin or not, but that didn't help. It just made it sound like I didn't believe in you at all. And I'm so sorry for making you doubt yourself. Mel, I've been right there with you this whole time. You make an awesome paladin. There's no one I'd rather be doing this with. And I don't want you to doubt how amazing you are for even a second. But I wasn't really worried about you. I was worried about me. I just couldn't get the thought out of my head that I'd screw up and that you'd pay for my mistake. I didn't come clean for so long because I thought I had already given you so much to worry about. I had to be strong for you. And well, we know where that got us. I thought that I was taking your feelings into consideration, but I was really just making it all about me. And And if I just asked you how you really felt about all this instead of making assumptions, it probably would have saved us a lot of trouble. But I get it now. I get how passionate you are about all this, about helping people. I just let my own fears get the best of me, and you've suffered because of it, and I'm sorry. And I totally understand if you're still hurt by that. You don't have to forgive me. I just want you to understand how I really feel. Allison, you're gonna make me cry. Oh, of course I forgive you. You know I can't stay mad at you. I guess that at first I was doing it all for your sake, but I'd say it's more like you put the idea of being a healer in my head. I'm not sure I ever would have entertained the thought if it wasn't for you. I just never thought that highly of myself. But the more I thought about it, the more it just felt right. Even if I had my doubts, I thought I'd be okay with you there supporting me. You're not forcing me to be someone I'm not. You helped bring out something incredible I never knew I had in me. And I want to be right there by your side, bringing out the best in you, too. Even if we're both scared. That's why we make such a good pair. Now you've got me all misty, Mel. I think we just need to be more open, like this. That goes for me, too. I snapped at you back on the beach because I thought you were holding back, or that you pitied me, when you were just trying to look out for me. I'm sorry for not being more honest with you. That only made things worse. From now on, no more assumptions and no more secrets. No more secrets. Thank you, Allison. Now come on, let's go find Claire and Jody so we can kick Javis's ass. Right. Lead the way, Mel. Melody has rejoined the party. So what would have happened if we didn't have the astral bell there? Huh. Cosmic Warrior appears. My palette is still swapped. Final dungeon theme time? Cool. And the area themes even in the fights. That's great. That's how you know it's going to be a good song. Powerful beings made of pure energy. The cosmic energy released when a scrambler breaks down reality, to be specific. These proud warriors are almost entirely resistant to magic, meaning you have to fight them on their terms, overcoming them with physical might. I hate spikes. What a big door. Bet it needs a big key. Good thinking, Allison. Okay, this just leads back the way we came. Lunar Wand. Oh, this is the... It's the same one you could buy. Okay. Man, am I glad to see you two. You okay, Jody? Oh yeah, I'm fine. Seems like this was more of a diversion on Javis's part than anything. Hey, something seems different with you. Seems like you got some extra pep in your step. I guess we do. Ready to go find Claire? Let's go. Jody has rejoined the party. So, what do y'all think's gonna happen at the Nintendo Direct tomorrow? Other than massive salt from everyone. Okay, this, Well, it's a partner showcase, so it's the first, and it's the first one in several years. I expect nothing. Okay. To be honest, I think it could kind of go any way, any which way. Locked. That SMT5 Vengeance thing, hopefully. Well, what I'm hoping for is that it's not a full-ass, new game, and it's gonna be released as, like, a DLC. Because I have SMT5, and I have not played it yet. And if I am told that I have to buy it again to get the complete edition, I'm going to be a little miffed, not gonna lie. Lord. We're getting our asses, like, kicked here for some reason. It's an Atlas game, so I wouldn't put it past them. I'm gonna be pissed if that's the case. It should be a DLC. If they're gonna do that, then it should at least be an option for people who own it to download the DLC. That makes it the Vengeance version. Hey Karma, how you doing? Hoping someone for another 1000-Year Door remake trailer. Don't know if that'll happen though. I mean, it's a partner showcase, so probably not. But at the same time, if it's, you know, I would expect it to get a release date at the very least. Making more art for February. Nice. And Elixir. Cool. What is that? Full HP and MP. Okay, that's in battle, though. Speaking of which, might as well use this. Got a ton of them. Matter of endurance at this point. Well, don't wear yourself out. There's no point in drawing yourself into exhaustion. I like how the enemies stay, like, shadowed on it. The EXP. Yeah, but Found a star fruit. Wait, really? That's all there was over here? Uh-oh. Did I miss something? It's more good to consistently draw than try to wear yourself out by drawing constantly. Okay, I must have missed a path here. See, I don't know. The plan is tomorrow. Again, I'm not going to wake up when it goes up, probably. I'm going to probably wake up later. I'll watch it on my own. And then, we will, I'll go over it on stream. Because tomorrow I'm also doing camera stuff. Because, again, I have that, I have the Pokemon Paldean Fates Elite Trainer box. Did we not go up the center? I don't think we did. No, we didn't, because there's spikes up there. This is a dead end too! Key. Oh, okay, never mind. Did you be able to check the chest before even saying hello to me? Sorry, Claire. It was just so enticing. Maybe you could flash multiple colors like that. You'd grab our attention better. Mega key. There's a key in your cell? But not the right kind for that door. Javis has a sick sense of humor. Oh, thank God. I thought I was going to die of boredom in here. Looks like the gang's all back together now. So what's the plan? Same as before. We head to the summit and talk to Vereno. I don't think Javis is going to let us do that without a fight, though. And it's a good thing we came prepared for one. Good, because I got a few dozen spells with that creep's name on them. Let's rejoin the party. Was that like a unique jingle for her? Reset walkways in this room. Walkway positions reset. Picnic set. We don't have any reason to fight. Unless it's required, like this one. Okay, so we got attack only and magic only. Wrong character. Okay, I see what's happening here. I gotta come through multiple paths. Another wizard hat. Not worth equipping on anyone. Except Melody, who already has one. You put the keys into the pedestals to unlock this door. Why is that, why is this one already done? Oh, Monster Den. Summit barrier controls. Insert key. Error. No keys in inventory. Alright, each of these leads to somewhere. Got it. Oh, it's remixing the dungeon time. All boss fights, right? Yep. Why Bunny Buff? Because it's the Big Dust Bunny, the EX version of it. Got a key. Gonna draw my tail super big. Hey, that's fine. I allow a lot of artistic freedom when it comes to people drawing me. Key inserted. Oh, I stepped on a trap, apparently. Arm is reaching its limit. You're gonna take a break? Yeah, no, of course. Guess there wasn't much point in disabling the traps that we already stepped on. Oh, there was a puzzle there. I just ignored it completely. This looks like the place where I fought the gumball machine. Yep. to ice then. We never proceed to the throne room. Okay. Coming up on what I'm assuming is the end here. But, before I do that, I'm going to take a very quick bathroom break. So I will be right back. And I'm back. Hello. Hello. I need to make a macro that does the PNG tuber with the microphone option at the same time. I don't know why I didn't oh, excuse me, have that set up. But I am back from my trip to the toilet. And we are ready to close the book on this game. Draw that? Draw what? Forgot what you just said. Oh. Okay, cool. Well, let's continue then. Ah, I see you finally made it. Get sidetracked along the way, enjoying the sights? Your whole planet is going to look like this soon, so you'd better get used to the scenery. Where's Verena? She stepped outside. I'm afraid you'll be dealing with me in her stead. Okay, listen up, you waste of plastic. We're done with your games. We tried playing nice with you, but from the second you showed up, you've been nothing but bad news. You threatened our town, tried to turn Glyph into a mindless killing machine, and you made Beverly cry. You don't actually care about Verena's agenda, do you? You're just using her as an excuse to be a bully, just like Paula. Well, no more. We're here to see Verena, and if you got a problem with that, then quit toying with us and put up a fight. So I take it you like to do things the hard way, as they say. If you won't stand aside, then so be it. Very well, then. Javis Show. What? Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Javis Show. I'll be your host tonight, Lord Javis. Why? Please welcome our very special guests tonight, Pink One, Ears, Claire, and Stripes. We have names, you know. No, you don't. This is ridiculous. You're ridiculous. Have you looked in the mirror lately, you overgrown stuffed animals? Hey, that was unprofessional. Can we get a producer in here to tell this guy off? I'll allow it, actually. Verena! Verena, we've been looking for you. Do you think we could have a moment to... Let Javis have his fun. Thank you, my queen. Your patience and generosity are unrivaled. Now then, on tonight's show, we're going to be playing a little game. You could perhaps call it some kind of show game. We have two pairs of romantic partners. They will be required to answer questions about... Objection. What now? Jody and I aren't dating? Jody? Stripes. Wait, you're not? Yeah, no. I mean, we go way back. We're like best friends and roommates. But we're not dating. I try to tell him. No interjections from the audience, please. That must be so difficult for you, Claire. Being a captive audience for those two, and their public displays of affection while you're pathetically alone. Actually, I just started seeing someone recently. Her name's Beverly, and... Yes, it's very nice, Claire. Apologies for the technical difficulties, folks. It appears we'll be playing with just one team. However, these two are the ones you should be most interested in anyway, as they're the cretins using magic stolen directly from our queen. What exactly is the point of all this? You horrible little creatures prattle on about how you're motivated about things... Blah, 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 blah. You horrible little creatures prattle on about how you're motivated by things like love and empathy, but those are just filthy lies. Whether you're lying to us or as part of some sort of ruse or lying to yourselves, I haven't decided yet. But either way, you disgust me. So today we're going to put those little claims to the test. When you lose this little game, while you're in a room with so-called monsters who hate you, You understand, I'm sure. As a bonus, your public humiliation here will be an excellent morale boost for the troops before we reclaim your magic and conquer Reverie. Yes, crush their spirits like they crushed mine, father. You could see Verena, Paula, and the four sons in the front row. Now then, enough stalling. Question 1. Now this is for the pink one. Ears has a poster for a certain musical group on the wall in her depressingly tiny domicile. What is the name? Holy Unholiness, Undead Sphere, Ask... Blah, blah, blah. Incorrect. To be fair, that is what the logo looks like it says. It's a grindcore band. I'm just impressed you're able to say that with your mouth, Mel. Thank you. Don't patronize her ears. That could cost you further points. How are we keeping track of points? I don't see a scoreboard. I'm keeping score mentally. That doesn't seem optimal. Oh, don't worry. I'm much smarter than you. Get her ass, father. Teenagers, am I right? Only 15 days old, and they're already so full of such colorful language. Though you said no interjections from the audience. My boys have special VIP tickets that grant them outburst privileges. Question 2. This one is for ears. What is Pink One's natural hair color? Trick question. That is her natural hair color. Incorrect. Oh, that must really sting, huh, Pink One? Your own romantic partner can't remember such a basic detail about you. Guess Mel's just been dyeing her hair like that for so long I forgot. That's true. It's been a while since it was pure white. Can't blame her for being a fan of hair dye. That stuff's delicious. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but I do not believe you're supposed to drink it, brother. Guess I'm just kind of a rebel like that. Admirable. Moving on. The next question will be for Pink One. That being in front of an audience must be really getting under your skin as a shy little introvert. Isn't that right, Pink One? Eh, not really. Question 3. Pink One, what is Ear's social security number? I'm sorry, but nah, it's not an acceptable answer. I'm afraid that's incorrect. Lame. I wanted to know. What would you even done with that? What kind of girlfriend can you remember your social security number? Am I right, Ears? Come on, man, really? Okay, what are you miscreants up to? Did you receive insider information before the show? Are you doppelgangers of some sort? What are you talking about? You two have been fighting with each other. Why aren't you fighting? Oh my god, is that what this is about? We worked all that out, dude. We're doing great. Better than ever, I'd say. Sorry if that ruins your show. No, 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 no! I don't have to take this from a bunch of fake warriors in cheap Halloween costumes. What's a Halloween costume? Oh, come on! Ugh, this is all wrong. That's it. Show's over. Everyone go back to your posts. Disappointing. Most disappointing. Farewell, Harrys. Would I have gotten anything if I had gotten some of those questions right? Or no, not really. Fine. No more games. I was trying to go easy on you, you know? I have been this whole time, because Verena wants you alive. Were it not for her orders, your precious little town would have been a smoking crater before we even had a chance to meet. But if you're all so eager to throw away your lives, then so be it. Perhaps the problem is that you've forgotten who you're dealing with. Let me remind you. I am Lord Javis, court mage of the Verena Empire, and for the good of the Queen, I will annihilate you. Alright, finally. Whoa, okay. Weak to ice. Javis takes control of the party. Oh, crap. You didn't think that was all I had in store for you, did you? Think again. Oh, great. Glitch versions of characters. Glitch Jody. Got the overworld sprite foot at the bottom. Looks like betrayal targets only one party member. Which is cool because that means she got hit 5 times, so she's max thing now. So cracking the armor it is. How about we mix things up? Yes, I agree those last two were rather underwhelming. Let's bring out your dear leader. Wait, what do you mean? He switched them like multiple times. Yeah, I blasted through multiple damage gates. If you beat him too fast, he just swaps to the next glitch, yeah. Damn it. Oh, fine, I have no choice. The soft pink one it is. Wow, she casted second aid on herself. Neat. Ugh. No, I won't allow this. This was a fluke. I can't let Verena down now. First you hurt my precious sons, and now this? Everything was going according to plan. It was all perfect. Why'd you insufferable beasts have to go and ruin it? Time to tap out, Javis. You're done. You're in no shape to keep fighting. Don't you dare speak to me with that tone, you! Need to remind you who's in charge here. Oh, I know who's in charge. I got my orders straight from her. Hey, loser, she's ready to see you at the summit. Please ask her if I have another chance to redeem myself. I know that if I... Quit embarrassing yourself, man. You knew the deal. We're just the opening acts. Now it's time for the headliner. Fine, I'll be making a tactical retreat at Verena's request. But don't think this is over, you... Probably shouldn't take out the Scrambler before seeing Verena. I have no idea where we'd end up with the space and everything if it gets rearranged. When the space and everything in it gets rearranged, okay. Self-proclaimed court mage of the Verena Empire, Javis is the mastermind behind most of what went down this week, having manipulated Claire into summoning his forces to Reverie. His true nature and origins are unknown, but for one way or another, he takes the form of a bipedal VHS tape. While not as powerful as Verena, Javis is easily the craftiest foe you've faced, using the power of the Scrambler to his own advantage. On top of a powerful beam attack, corruption, and even the ability to turn the party against each other, he's also able to conjure glitch clones of the party to aid him in combat. 10,000 HP. Our team's kind of unstoppable. Well, this is it. Point of no return. Once we meet Verena up there, there's no turning back. Whatever happens, happens. Better be ready for anything. I mean, we've done everything, right? There's really nothing left to achieve here. Everyone's equipment's pretty optimized at this point. Proceed? Yeah. So it's you. I was hoping it would be you. The most direct inheritors of my magic Reverie has seen in 1,000 years. I must admit, you puzzled me back at Javis's little show. I was expecting something different. But I suppose that doesn't matter now. Verena, listen, we're not here to fight you. We just want to talk. Please, you're going to bore me to tears. Learn some things about your history on Reverie. We know it wasn't always like this. It doesn't have to be this way. Oh, really? How exactly did you learn about my past? We're not at liberty to say. But we know there was an incident before you left. That's what led to all of this, isn't it? An incident? Oh, that's rich, and you still think I left your world by choice? Do you want to know the truth? You want to know what really happened? I'm not one of your gods. Perhaps you figured out as much by now. I never even wanted that accursed title. And when your actual gods caught wind of the new girl who was teaching the mortals magic, well, they were having none of that. Magic was supposed to be their domain, the very power imbalance that entitled them to rule all of you in their eyes. But taking away the knowledge of magic I'd given the mortals would be a tall order, even for them. It was spreading exponentially. And while they knew I wasn't part of their pantheon, people loved this new goddess of magic. She was a great PR move. They liked being given credit for what I had done. They just didn't like having me around. So one night they decided I'd burn my little magic school to the ground and quietly banish me from Reverie. The world would never know. In a single night, it was all gone. A decade of my life up in smoke, and I was left to die alone in the void. I had given this world everything. My time, my magic, my love. But you only knew how to take. And now I'm finally taking it all back. Verena, we had no idea. Spare me. I don't need you to feign sympathy. I need your magic. With your magic, I'm going to fix your cruel, broken world, starting with my revenge against your gods. But we had a deal. You get your chance to impress me. Now come on, enough talk. Let's dance. Fine. If it's a fight you really want, then it's a fight you'll get. Alright then.
And here we are.
Three of Pentacles. Oh, she's tarot themed. Ah! Probably has no weaknesses. Blade of the Stars. Come on, don't hold back. Ow. God, that's with a magic down debuff, too. Music very jazzy. I like it. Got a very Dio-ish costume on. Like she's wearing, like that looks like something that Dio wore in Part 3 of JoJo. Though I know that's not the intention. It's just gold armor. Is that a motherfucking JoJo reference? God damn. Incredible. I haven't felt this alive in centuries. You're the most fun opponents I've faced in a long, long time. Guess I can quit going easy on you. Everyone's magic power is boosted. Oh god. Well, her magic is down and up at the same time. Starflame. Just a regular attack with Jody. Need to keep her on the defensive here. Four of Swords, very literal name. Fate's shield up. Oh man, I didn't even need to use Rejuvenating Tune. That lovely aura ended up being enough security. Once burns are healed. Got her. Got her ass. You put up a good fight. It's been too long since I've had this much fun. I admire your tenacity. Right back at you. Here, let me patch you up. Many of your techniques are unorthodox on their own, but together, that was something special. You really do look out for each other, don't you? I didn't expect that from you. It's not about any one of us stealing the show. It's a team effort. We don't look out for each other, who will? Very true. Some fighters never accept that, you know? My queen, are you okay? That didn't sound like the quick trouncing we expected. Oh, we're fine, Javis. We had our fight. Now we're just chatting. You know, after all that, I think I get you. But I want to hear it from you. Why are you fighting so hard to keep your magic? Don't you understand how much of a burden that power is? The danger involved? It's not that at all. Magic is... Excuse me, I burped again. Look, this might be weird since we hardly know each other, but I need to explain something to you, Verena. What could you possibly have to say that... Please, I'm curious to what she has to say. The thing is, for most of my life, I've been told I'll never amount to anything. That the path I wanted to take was wrong. The one thing I've ever excelled at that made me feel like I was doing something right is magic. Magic is the ability to rewrite your own destiny. To become something greater than yourself. You know that feel, yeah? Paula's having none of this. She looks angry. You were always kind of my hero, actually, because you taught us that. And I wanted to use that power to better myself and improve everyone's lives. To fight for the people I love. Verena, it seems like you get that, too. What you said back in Greenridge about the state of the world, that stuck with me. And now these revelations about the gods, we can't fix the whole world on our own. And it sounds like things are even more complicated than we knew. I wouldn't even know where to start, to be honest. But together, maybe we can fight for a better reverie. Oh, come on! What are you doing, Verena? Why are you letting these jerks talk to you like this? You could atomize them just by blinking. Is that what you think this is all about, Paula? Isn't it? I really have been a fool, haven't I? You know what? I'm just not feeling it anymore. Not feeling what, my queen? This, all of this. This isn't right. I was so hurt by what their gods did to me. I wanted to do something about it. To avenge those I've lost. That cruelty was how I remembered this world. But these four, they remind me what I loved about Reverie in the first place. They're good people, Javis. I like them. I still have reasons to be bitter. But this plan, it isn't right. This isn't what Zinnia would have wanted. Verena, can I ask you a question? Shoot. What exactly happened between you and Zinnia? After talking to both of you, I still feel like there's a piece of the puzzle missing. Excuse me? No, sorry. It's probably too personal. I shouldn't... No. What'd you just say about Zinnia? You said you spoke with her? Yes. Yes, we did. That's impossible. Zinnia was killed 1,000 years ago, when the gods raised my magic school. Javis, our scouts confirmed this when we arrived here on Reverie, right? There was no trace of Zinnia. Javis? Javis, answer me. I may have left a few details out of that report. What? It was for a good reason, my queen. You were just so passionate about our cause when we came up with this revenge plan. You'd been in such a funk for hundreds of years. But conquering Reverie gave you a purpose. I've never seen you so enthusiastic. I merely thought that your subjective feelings for the reptile would hinder your decision-making. So you lied to me? All this was built on a lie? Exactly. Look how much we built on that lie. That's not a good thing, Javis. I was going to tell you eventually, my queen, I swear. I mean, we were going to tell you. Paula personally met your Zinnia and kept it from you. How insubordinate of her. Yeah, I was going to bring it up, but Javis told me not to. Paula! God, what the hell have I been doing? Okay, enough of this farce. No more taking over the world. What? You heard her, dude. I don't want to hear another peep out of you. I've been trying to build Verena the empire she deserves for centuries. We're operating on a scale your little mortal brains could never dream of comprehending. Countless attempts in countless universes. My queen, please reconsider this. After so many years, we're so close. What about that whole plan to take everyone's magic? To restore the natural order? Paula, nobody cares. Javis, quiet. You really talked to Zinnia? How's she doing? She seems well. We had a few nice chats over tea. Yeah, Zinnia's delightful. It's not hard to see why you got along so well. She does miss you, though, but she told us not to mention it, because you thought you blamed her for everything that happened. I guess that's not really how you feel, though. No, of course not. God, I feel so bad for letting her even think that. Okay, look, Javis, Paula, we're standing down. They won. Let them keep their magic. I don't care about any of this Empire nonsense. I just want to see my wife. Let's regroup back in the pocket dimension for a moment, so I can gather my thoughts before cleaning up this mess. Come along, you two. Did we just win? I miss my wife, Melody. I miss her a lot. I'll be back. I can't say I was prepared for this scenario. You know, Claire, that little speech a minute ago was truly inspirational. Learn about magic letting you choose your own path. Thanks. I think you taught me something today. I'm going to choose a different path of my own. This whole time I've just been thinking about what Verena wants. I don't think that's... But what about what Javis wants, And what I want right now, more than anything, is to wipe this miserable planet from existence. Give it a rest, Javis. We've already beaten you once, and we'll do it again. But Claire said it herself. Magic lets you choose your own destiny. And I still have this. You do realize how much magic is contained within these scramblers. Hey, careful with that, man. Verena would never allow this, but Verena's not here right now, is she? Wait! Okay, good. Oh, we're already fully healed. Let's say we could picnic set. Okay, we shared a lot with Mona through this bestiary, but knowing the truth about Verena and the gods is probably a bridge too far. This is for our eyes only. Sorry, Mona. Verena's a witch from an unknown world with the power to travel between universes. Over 1,000 years ago, she came to Reverie and met Zinnia, who eventually convinced her to teach the mortals of Reverie how to use magic. When mortals began referring to her as the goddess of magic, the gods became angry, destroying Verena and Zinnia's magic school and banishing her from Reverie. Her teachings remained, however, and as did the misremembering of Legend of Fortuna. In the present day, I found Verena's old spellbook from her time on Reverie. Using some of her spells caught her attention, which set in motion Javis and Verena's plan to undo her banishment, defeat Reverie's gods, and avenge Zinnia. In battle, Verena's magic was a sight to behold. She has several powerful multi-elemental attacks, the ability to blink to avoid damage, which she never did, and a mana boost that affects the entire battlefield. But even with all that, I have a feeling she was still going easy on us. I mean, we've kind of... You know what? Stock up on those mega potions. Ethers we're good on. Antidotes, tear revivals, elixirs. Yeah, we're fine. Actually, you know what? A couple more elixirs just to be safe. You are past the point of no return. You'll be unable to complete any unfinished business if your current save file is overwritten. Continue to save menu. Okay. Proceed. Yeah. He has to be here. Correct! We're as prepared as we're gonna be. Oh god, he's gone biblically accurate. I feel incredible. The raw power. Should have done this years ago. Hey, come on, we don't have to... Oh, but we do. You've ruined my life. So now I think I'll end yours. Think fast. Ha! Struggle all you want. After this, your little town is next. Can't hold it. Gotta call Faith. Jody, is everything... What is that? Shield now, talk later. This isn't going to hold forever, you know. Do you even feel that? How am I supposed to beat something this powerful? Wait, Claire, I have an idea. Do you still have Verena's old spellbook? What? Oh, no way. Absolutely not. You saw what happened to Paula. Powering you and Allison up a second time could kill you. If we don't do anything right now, then Javis will kill us. Allison, are you in? I've got your back 100%, Melody. Fine. Here goes nothing. Allison, if this is it, I'm still glad I did all this with you. I love you, Allison. I love you too, Melody. Melody, Melody, Melody. So eager to die, are we? Should have known this plan of yours wouldn't. No. No more of this. You want to hurt me so bad, then let's see if you could put up a fight. You really think you could get rid of me that easily? You know what? You're right. What? I spent a long time trying to figure out who I wanted to be. to find the perfect answer that would solve all of my issues. Allison's girlfriend, an adventurer, a paladin. None of those answers magically fixed me. It's not going to be that easy. It takes time and work and a lot of help. But I don't need to get rid of you all at once. Right now, I just need you to shut up for like 5 minutes. And in this moment, there's no doubt in my mind. I know exactly what I want to be. I want to be a hero. You always had a bad memory, Javis, so here's a reminder. My name is Melody Amaranth. Wow, I fucked that up. My name is Melody Amaranth, Amorous Paladin of the Novas. And if you think you could lay a finger on Reverie, you're gonna have to go through us first. This is it. Novas, let's go. God King Javis. Oh, Fate's here. Full party status restoring spell. Builds Melody's star power. Cures poisons, freezings, burns, corruption, and sleep. Fully restores the entire party's HP and also builds star power. Wow. The 11th hour upgrade. Left burst. Explosive left-handed punch that targets the left side of an enemy. Explosive right-handed punch. An explosive sweeping kick that hits the bottom of an enemy. An explosive sweeping kick that hits the top of an enemy. Hell and heaven kick. Nice. God, just having faith with instant multi-barrier is so useful. Oh, it gives her a point for every one, too. That's cool. Mana Reclamation. Ads? No, that's just something that's there. Faith won't be in this fight if you didn't do the side quest. Oh, it's a good thing I did then. Ah, crap. Ah, crap! Okay, that's clearly pointing to something. Right base attack, charge with pure paladin power, also clears away corruption on the enemy. Fight on. Fully heals party's HP and MP, restores everyone's stats, and revives any fallen party members, requires star power. I didn't realize the side quest was a thing on your first playthrough. Wow. Time to up that shield. As well as Jody's probably not even oh, no. Oh, Faith is visible. I was gonna say, with how my PNG tuber's positioned. Beam Circus. I think that just changes what position he's weak to for Allison's attacks. So I'm noticing Heaven Kick now does more when it went above him. Corruption Wave, ugh. Nice. We did it. We did it. Whoa, Mel, you don't look too... Don't worry about me. The important thing is that everyone is safe. Mel. Uh-oh. Epilogue. Huh? Where am I? Mel? Allison! I remember after the fight, is everything going dark? It's all a blur to me, too. Did we die? Is this the afterlife? It's my house, actually. Verena? Your house is in the afterlife? No, what? No. You're not dead. You're in another dimension. That doesn't help. Your friends filled me in on your power boost when I came back to Reverie. I suppose I missed a pretty big tussle. The adrenaline kept you going long enough to beat Javis, but when that faded, your bodies rapidly started feeling the effects of mana poisoning. So long story short, I removed the excess mana and healed you. You should be back to normal now, although you might want to take it easy for a while. Wow, thank you, Verena. You saved our lives. Please, it was the least I could do after all the trouble I caused you. How long have we been out? Only about 15 minutes. Your friends of Javis are strained back on Reverie. We can head back up when you feel up to it. Oh, and sorry about him, by the way. Probably should have known he would pitch a fit. Must say, though, I'm pretty impressed. Using my own spell to beat him, huh? Very clever. Thanks? I mean, the irony there. Oh, that's just great. Sorry if that sounded a little evil. Old habits. Only a little. Anyway, make yourselves at home. I'll meet you outside. They have dressers in this dimension. Fascinating. Oh, that photo's sick. Is that a world Verena's been to? Looks nothing like ours. We have similar plants back home, although they aren't pink in our universe. This looks like a treasure chest from Reverie. Probably shouldn't be digging around Verena's things, though. This stuff looks awfully... Wait, is this our gear? Now look, there it is! The missing stuff from my basement! Never thought I'd see it again. Hold on. Oh my god, it's all clicking. This is the place where Claire's hammer space spell goes. The one she got from Verena's old spell book. Claire's been storing our stuff here the whole time. This is how we got Javis of Verena's attention in the first place, isn't it? And Claire's spell's being tampered with. All makes sense now. Plot points. I don't even recognize most of the languages these books are in. Verena could travel between worlds, and who knows how many different worlds these came from. Man, Claire would kill to see some of these. If we're cool now, then Verena's gotta invite her over sometime. Oh, piano. I wonder if she plays. God King Javis. With the magical power contained within the final scrambler, Javis is able to transform himself into an idealized form as a rage-fueled last-ditch effort to destroy Reverie. Power on display here is overwhelming, with Javis now being able to directly spread corruption on a scale never before seen. The melody's enhanced purification and Allison's powered-up attacks are enough to stem the tide. Ah, there you are. Glad to see you back on your feet. Care to have something to drink? You need to stay hydrated when recovering from mana poisoning. I've got tea, although I could also conjure you whatever you want. Tea's fine, thank you. It occurs to me that you probably still have a lot of questions, given everything that's happened. I haven't had the chance to explain myself. Anything else in your mind before we head back to Reverie? Where exactly are we? You're in what could be called a pocket dimension. Think of it as a tiny, tiny universe. This particular one floats in the space between other universes. Not sure that definition helps. Well, the important part is that this is where I live. It's a place I found in my travels throughout the multiverse before I came to Reverie. It's actually just a place I used to store my junk with the Hammer Space storage spell. But after I was banished, I relocated here. But still, we're in another universe. Wow. Are we the first people from Reverie who could say that? Maybe. I wouldn't know. You're the first people from Reverie to visit this one, specifically, though. How's it feel? Well, it's another event from this week that I'm going to be processing for the rest of my life. This is one of the positive ones, though. I'm envious of your ability to still feel wonder about these things. I suppose I really do have a thing or two to learn from you. The multiverse, huh? Are like different versions of us out there? Perhaps, but there are infinite universes out there, each filled with countless worlds. I've yet to meet the same person in 2 different universes because of that. Anything else on your mind before we go back to Reverie? So how did you and Javis end up teaming up anyway? You seem pretty cool, and he blows? When I was banished from Reverie all those years ago, I was transported by your gods to a sort of dead realm between realms. A purgatory, I guess. Javis was another lost soul banished there from a different world. Never told me how he ended up there, but you know how he is. I was capable of warping out of that dead realm, and Javis begged me to take him with me. I didn't know what to make of him, but I also didn't want to be alone, so I let him tag along. You just trusted him like that? Not so much at first. But I knew that if he tried anything, I could just warp him back to purgatory. I mean, the toughest thought of spending centuries with him just sounds like a nightmare. Well, I do sleep a lot, and I did travel a lot without him while he was off trying to build me an empire. You end up seeing a lot of amazing things when you could travel anywhere in the multiverse. You may find this hard to believe, but I haven't exactly spent much time around mortals in the last 1,000 years. I've been to so many worlds, encountered so many sentient species, but your lives are so short and fragile in the grand scheme of things. Eventually I just decided it would be easier to stop caring. That's what Javis believed, and he wasn't haunted by the past like I was. He had the right idea, I thought. There was something comforting in his silly little fantasy of me being a beautiful, terrifying, all-powerful queen who was above all. But the reason I wanted revenge was because I did still care about the people I met in Reverie, and you four reminded me that good people like you still do exist. But I totally understand if you have a hard time trusting me after all this. We don't have to be friends. It's not like anyone died or anything. There's an old wizard in Allison's neighborhood who's tried to take over the world like 5 times before, and we still let him hang around. Oh, you mean Mr. Leone? He's great. I think he's genuinely trying to teach his 8-year-old granddaughter to be a supervillain. Love that for them. You know, I'm starting to think that your town was already insane before Javis and I even showed up. Yeah. Anything else on your mind before we head back to Reverie? It's fine if you don't want to, but can you tell us more about you and Zinnia? She was my first love. I think you understand what that's like. Granted, there have been others since then, and I suspect the same is true for her. But what we had was special. I met her at a very low point in my life. She was the first person to make me feel like my power wasn't a curse. How could it be when it was the whole reason we met? It took us a while to understand our feelings, admittedly. She was so starstruck by my magic, and I was so desperate for affection. But I knew her for 10 years. That was plenty of time to figure it out. Of course, I don't know if I could face her now. She could have lived peacefully on that island if it weren't for me and my magic painting a target on her back. And I've caused all this chaos trying to avenge a woman who wasn't actually dead. I don't know, that last part sounds pretty romantic to me. I appreciate you trying to lighten the mood, but she probably doesn't want anything to do with me. I think she does. She misses you, Verena. And I don't think she sees your magic as a burden, either. She's dedicated her life to teaching it to others. But there's only one way to verify how she feels. I know. I suppose she already knows I'm back in town. I at least owe her the courtesy of clearing things up face to face. Thank you for giving me someone to talk to about all this, though. Javis doesn't understand any relationship not built around amassing power. Anytime, Verena. Anything else on your mind? So is this, Okay. The gods. There's still something that's bugging me. Specifically, what you said about the gods, and what they did to you. It's like, are our gods evil? Is it really that hard to believe they're selfish and cruel people in a position of power? Well, when you put it like that, no. They already banished you once, though. Is it safe for you to come back to Reverie? Oh, they've probably already noticed I'm back. I'm actually shocked we haven't heard from them. I was counting on that. I thought they noticed Javis undoing their seal when he took control of the tower. But it's been days and we haven't heard a peep out of them. Maybe they don't care anymore. Maybe I was just a minor nuisance to them, and they think I've done my time. I don't know. What I do know is that I'm done running from them. Reverie was my home, and revenge scheme or no, I'm not giving it up without a fight. Right on. Not sure how much help we could be, but if worse comes to worse, we've got allies in Greenridge. It's no small promise to make, Melody. I don't know, I'm feeling pretty invincible right now. Look, I could kick a god's ass. This is why I like you. Anything else in your mind before we head back? Let's go home. You sure you're ready to return to Reverie? We are. Are you? Yeah. Let's go home. You're back. You're okay. Don't scare us like that again. Verena! Hello, Javis. We need to have a talk. I'm so sorry for the insubordination, my queen. It will never happen again, I assure you. You're damn right it won't. I told you I'm over the whole queen thing. And I'm done with the villain act. I need to move on with my life. I need to have a life on my terms. And you could join me or not. It's up to you. This isn't like you. You haven't been yourself since your battle with the beasts. Did you suffer any head trauma in your battle? Did they perhaps wash your brain? What happened to the Verena I knew? The Verena you knew was just a shell of a woman indulging in a childish fantasy. That's not true. It wasn't a fantasy. Your power's real. Realer than anyone else's. And what good is power if it's not being used to help those I love? I'll say it again. We're not going back to the way things were. But you can stay or not. Make amends. Live peacefully with your boys. Anything. So they did wash your brain. Claire, come here. I need your help with something. Haha, very funny, my queen. This is the part where you stab the beast in the back and free me, correct? What are you whispering about? Javis? Yes? You're fired. What? He's out of here. Where's he going to land? Hell if I know. But don't worry, he's hardly a threat without a staff, or my resources behind him. Maybe he'll learn his lesson, maybe he won't. His choice. I just know I've wasted enough time and energy on that idiot. So, did we do it this time? I think you did. You guys, we did it! We saved the world. So this is what it feels like, huh? How's it feel? Every bone and muscle in my body hurts. That's because you two almost died saving us. I don't know what I would have done if Eredin didn't. Hey, don't underestimate yourself, Claire. A lesser witch would have been able to perform that ritual at all. She's one to keep an eye on, Miss Guardian. Way ahead of you. Everyone here put their lives on the line to protect Greenridge, and all of Reverie. Melody, Allison, never seen anything like what you two did. But Claire, you in particular, I have to say, you did great. I'm proud I could say I have an ally like you. Thank you, Faith. That means a lot. But I couldn't have made it this far without all of you. And Melody, thanks for being there when I really needed it. That's what friends are for, Claire. Nice to meet you again on better terms, by the way, Verena. Likewise. Oh, and sorry for the whole, you know. How long do you think you'll be in town? I'm here to stay. Reverie's my home. We'll have time to catch up in the future, though. For now. Wait! Oh, yeah. I kind of forgot about these guys. Yeah, just like dear old Dad. No invite to the final battle? Real nice pops. Where's Father? Verena kind of blasted him away. Oh. So what now? Truthfully, I was getting tired of serving Father. Our first few weeks of being alive have been spent doing his bidding, but there's much I would like to do on my own. He doted on us, but did he ever really appreciate our hard work? Nope. Despite all my efforts, he has never once admitted that I am his favorite. Well, if you just want to hang around and promise not to cause any trouble, I'm sure you're welcome to stay. Right? A fresh start. Sure, why not? Screw it. Yes, I will be the best at hanging around. Mark my words, Harrys. I'll keep an eye on them, don't worry. Now, as I was saying, there's someone I have to see. Take care, everyone. Well, I think it's time for us to head back to Greenridge. Faith, you think you can warp us home? Actually, if it's okay, I think Allison and I will take the scenic route. Yeah, we'll catch up with you later. Sounds good. See you soon. Enjoy your victory lap, heroes. Come on, Mel. Let's go home. Hello again, young ones. I could sense that great changes occurred within both of you since we last spoke. I can rest easy knowing that Reverie is in good hands. A short time ago. Okay, Verena, this is it. You can do this. No, I can't. Melody was probably just saying Zinnia missed me to make me feel better. Or if she does miss me, I'm just scare her half to death popping up unannounced like this. Maybe if I just slide a note under her. Is someone... It's you. Excuse me. Hello, sweetheart. It's been a while, hasn't it? I can't believe it. After all these years, I never thought I'd see you again. Neither did I. Thought I'd lost you this whole time. Look, Verena, No, I get it. You don't have to say another word. It's been a long time. I know we were married, but I don't expect you to just accept me back into your life like that. I just had to see you again. What? No, that's not it. I thought you hated me because of everything that happened. How could I ever hate you? Because it was all my fault. You taught me magic. That's what started it all. If I just minded my own business, you never would have been targeted by the gods. All the people we lost that day when the school was destroyed, that blood is on my hands, Verena. I thought that's why you wanted revenge. Not on me specifically, but I started it. What? No, Zinnia, I was trying to avenge you. I was going to siphon a bunch of magic so I could go fight the gods. When I heard that you were still alive, that changed everything. I admit I have complicated feelings about what happened, but I don't blame you. I could never. I was an adult and I made the choice to share my magic with you on my own, knowing the risks. Because I loved you. I still do. I still have all this time. And I still love you, Verena. I'm sorry I'm let you feel that way for so long. If I'd been able to return sooner, I would have in a heartbeat. Before I came here, I thought you must have hated me because of all the pain I caused you. Never, Verena. You helped bring out something incredible in me all those years ago. I may have gone into hiding, but I never let go of my magic. My last keepsake from that time of my life. And I've been passing on our teachings to new generations in secret all this time. Not even the gods could keep you down. That's the Zinnia I knew. But now that you're here, what now? I don't quite know. I'm playing it by ear. But I'm back. And I'm not leaving without a fight this time. I don't exactly have a place to stay, though. I hate to impose, but... Oh, come on, you don't even have to ask. Of course you could stay here. I'll put on some tea. Got 1,000 years worth of catching up to do. Enjoying the view. Sorry, are we interrupting something? Oh, hey, no, it's okay. I just wanted to give Verena this. Player hands over Verena's spellbook. Ah, my old spellbook. Now, this brings back memories. I think it's best if it returns to its proper owner, rather than staying with me. I've caused enough trouble with it already. You certainly have. But that trouble started this complex sequence of events that led me to reuniting with my wife. I think you should keep it, Claire. You'll put it to better use than I will. It's the least I can do to show my gratitude. Claire receives Verena's spellbook. Wow, thank you, Verena. Actually, on that note, I also wanted to propose something. Oh? I'd like to study magic with you two. There's a lot I still don't know about it, but I know a thing or two about how it's used here on Reverie today. Oh, street-level magic, Fascinating. I was definitely impressed by what I saw at Mount Sappho. And Zinni has all the formal training, while you probably know magic from other universes. Together, I think we could teach each other a thing or two. I think I would like that very much. Likewise, I think that's a wonderful idea. Awesome. Well, okay, I'll get out of your hair now. We'll be in touch, though. Bye for now, my little protege. Still trying to be all cool around our students, huh? Can't help it. Sure. We won't bug you for long either. We just wanted to check on you. We haven't seen Zinnia since before the battle, after all. It looks like everything worked out here. Yeah, you just got the pun with that name? Okay. But it looks like everything else worked out here. And than we could have ever hoped for. Look forward to getting to know you all better under less dire circumstances. Sure you'll be seeing me around Greenridge. It's quite the cozy town you've got there. Maybe I could stand to leave my cave more often, too. I'll have to show you around, give the grand tour. Sure there's some new dating spots that weren't around 1,000 years ago. Haha, yes, perhaps. You're still just as easily flustered as always, I see. Can't help it. I'll take care of you, too. I need to go to poking around Zinnia's place, Mel. Let's give them their privacy. The only thing I didn't do was refight the Sons of Javis from, Zinnia's, training room. I'm trying to revisit every place we passed through on our journey. I'm pretty beat, Mel. Let's just stop by the places where people live, see how everyone's doing. Paula? You gonna taunt me some more? I'm not in the mood. We were wondering where you went. I think I was gonna stick around and get caught in the crossfire when Javis turned into that? How come you're all the way out here and not back in Greenridge? I don't belong there anymore. We both know that. Brenda might regret what she did, but I don't. You could just stop being an asshole anytime. Nah. At least I'll give you this. You were right about me falling in with the wrong crowd. Brenda was never actually gonna take away your magic. What a joke. But I learned a lot about myself this week. I got some new options now. We'll probably cross paths again. We'll probably cross paths again someday, Goleta. Don't know where, don't know when, but I can't seem to get rid of you. When I do, I hope you're ready for another rematch. You're on, Paula. There are many formidable opponents here. I will enjoy crushing each and every one of them. I mean, in a pacifistic manner, of course. Perhaps the rose person in the back will allow me to act as a bodyguard for the small, helpless animals. Looks like a lot of our recent visitors are starting to clear out. Guess business is going to slow down. I should probably be thankful I still even have a tavern after what happened at Mount Sappho. For a second there, I was worried this island was about to become a big crater. Blah, 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 blah. You know, there are rumors going around that you guys fixed the problem that was driving the monsters crazy. Which means my gear played some small part in that. Wow. Hey, think you could carry on some business cards to send my customers my way? I'm terrible at self-promotion. My, you've been busy, haven't you, my little heroes? Nobody seems to know the details of what happened at Mount Sappho, but the villain world is abuzz with speculation about you four. Not that I have any connections to underground villain networks, of course. I'd watch my back if I were you, though. You may have made some very powerful new enemies to deal with. Hero's work is never done, huh? Seems business is slowing down with the monster activity back to normal. I'll be moving on to sell my wares elsewhere soon. Perhaps we'll meet again someday, somewhere, Miss Paladin. You know, we've learned some things about the history of this valley. You may have, or you did. We did, but I'm not sure how much we could tell you. Well, don't worry about it. You're not exactly primary sources, so I couldn't cite you anyway. Any account from you would just be apocrypha. I mean, it's not like you met anyone who was alive when this place was destroyed, right? Right? May have said too much. Hi, word of advice, it's rude to address a centaur by talking to their butt. Back from your mysterious quest, I presume? Whatever you did, things have calmed down here. Just wanted to say thank you for taking the time to find my lost critters, even with the other responsibilities on your plate. May not have been the most important job in the grand scheme, but don't sweat it, Noelle. Helping people is what we do. Yeah, not everything has to be a matter of saving the world. We had a direct positive impact on someone. That counts for something. It's a good outlook to have, Allison. If you ever need more help around here, you know who to call. Will do. Oh, you can't actually go back there. Hey kids, got any new scoops? You could say that. Hot damn! Care to share the details with us? Nope. Don't know what happened, but the monster activity's dried up around here. Not a story anymore. Honestly, thank God, we can finally go home. You have the distinct scent of someone who's recently been to another universe. You'll have to share the details with me sometime. I just realized that the animals you see in there are the critters that you've collected. So if I didn't collect any by this point, they wouldn't have been in that room. I have to revisit every place. Okay. So we can't even go to the places that don't have, people in them. Don't forget you're welcome to our humble town anytime. We're forever in your debt for all you've done for us. Things seem to be going back to normal. Finally, Stretch and I could shoot each other with blanks in peace. Dudes rock. Thanks a bunch for fixing the internet. I miss being able to look at pictures of cowboy hats at my leisure. A very tiny cowboy hat. Love this song. This song's very nice. Seems your journey has come to an end. Guess my work here's done. Thank you for bringing peace back to the wasteland. I could go back to gathering scrap for my art projects now. Really want to fill the town with my flowers. Can't wait to see what you do with the place. I hear you finished the quest you are on. Consider yourselves lucky that you didn't require my necromantic services. Although if you do somehow manage to die, the offer's still on the table. I feel right at home here. Nobody thinks I'm weird for the way I dress here. They just think I'm weird for my horrifying body made of dark ichor. Which is just the way I like it. So the deed is finally done. Our phone reception's back, so you must have dealt with Javis. Guess my work here is done, but you didn't even do anything. Leaves. Hope you really gave that guy what was coming to him after he terrorized both of our towns. You know he did, Neff. He didn't stand a chance. Hell yeah. I'm sure you're tired of hearing people thank you for saving Mumford, but for real, I don't know what we would have done without you. Not to mention you saving us back at the crypt, helping me figure out who I am. You sure had a busy week. You know the half of it. You're right, I don't. But I do know things have been more fun with you here. We'll have to catch up more next time you're in town. Actually, hey, you know what? If you two, Claire and Jody, are free next week and come to my place, we can have a movie night with Ipsy. Lift can't fit through the door, but we can open a window for her to watch. Hell yeah, sounds like a plan. Can a dude revive all my dead battery Pokemon games? No. You just put a new battery in. Hey, fantastic news! The interface that was messing with all our machines is gone. Feral bots in the desert have finally settled down. Normalcy has returned to Mumford. I no longer have a constant mild migraine. I have a feeling this was your doing. Perhaps. Yeah, I get it. The humble paladin won't brag about her heroic exploits. But seriously, thank you. I'm gonna miss you guys so much! Hey, we're not going anywhere. Yeah, come on, we still only live a few miles away. We'll be back. Especially because there's gotta be more treasure for us to scavenge out there in the desert to help pay their bills. You're not wrong. Good, I hate goodbyes. Thank you so much for everything you've done for us, though. Bought your Pokemon Gold copy, but you're far too lazy. Yeah, my Gold and Crystal copies are long dead. Sure seem chipper. You saved the world or something? When I open this place, I hope that people with interesting stories to tell might stay here. But boy, the guests I've had this week. Guess you could give Amelia's stories a run for their money now, huh? Oh, speaking of her, have you seen my mom around? Said she was heading home to Green Ridge. A button, please. Why is it not working? So those books I sell, soju end up coming in handy? Handier than you could ever know. Neat. Well, don't forget to tell your friends. Prefer to hone our own skills, actually. Not that we minded having the options. Yeah, sale's a sale. None of my business what you do with them. I see the things I taught you about spell books were put to good use. I'm afraid I have nothing left to teach you. Students have become the masters. Still alive? Okay, well, okay then. Cool. I don't think there's anyone over that way. Just head back to your place when we're done checking in on everyone. In my infinite wisdom, I see that my work here is done. I'm not sure how much you actually helped us. I understand. You aren't sure because my help was incalculable. Please do not touch the hogs. If you have COVID again, you're gonna be mad. I hope you don't. That's very upsetting if you do. Hope friend doesn't mind looking at this old statue. It'd raise too many questions if we took it down or updated it. So let them do most of the talking. The heroes return! We've been trying to work on a song to tell the tale of our righteous quest to save you from that prison. Keyword is trying. Turns out it turns out it's very hard to rhyme with non-Euclidean. Looks like trying to finish the song will be our next righteous quest as bards. Haha. Mom tells me we're gonna have a position open here at Piggledy soon. Knew this day would come. Your adventuring work had to take off eventually. Adventurally. I'm happy for you. I'm sure we'll still be seeing plenty of Claire around here, though. Oh, hi. Claire was just telling me the amazing story of what happened at Mount Sappho. Or at least the part she says she's allowed to share. Guess a lot of it will go over my head anyway. The important part is that Javis won't be threatening Piggledy's anytime soon again. Aw, thanks, Claire. Bet you and Claire are happy you'll finally have some quiet time together, huh? Oh my god, yeah, with everything that's happened, I almost forgot you two started dating finally. Finally. The writing was on the wall for a very long time, Claire. Yeah, now you know everyone else felt with you and Melody constantly all over each other for years. Touché. It'll be nice, though. Claire promised no adventure business this weekend, so we're gonna do something together. Our first date. I'm so excited. Any specific plans? Leaving it up to Beverly. She said she wants to surprise me. What? No snarky comment from Allison about how it's usually me orchestrating the crazy surprises? Nah, I'm all snarked out. I'm just happy for you two. Thanks, Allison. Oh, and Melody. Hope your Amherst Paladin training ended up helping, even if it didn't go as planned. Definitely did. Thank you, Beverly. And you know, we'd love to go on a double date with you two sometime. That'd be wonderful. Yeah, you never know. Maybe. Invite Jody and Faith, too. Make it a triple. And Verena and Zinnia. And are Neff and Ipsy an item? I'm only just now realizing if they're not a couple, if they're a couple. I'm only just now realizing I'm not sure if they're a couple, and now I'm too afraid to ask them. Okay, this is turning into less of a double date and more of a sapphic potluck. Wait, Beverly, you crazy genius. Repeat conversation, no. Well, this week's been pretty eye-opening for me. Nearly ending the world and all that. Decided I'm turning over a new leaf. I'll be sure to use my magic more responsibly. My first priority will be to finally fix your basement, Allison. Wow. Kinda gotten used to the remodel you gave it, though. Really? No. Please fix it. We don't expect you to totally stop being a rebel, though, Claire. Yeah, that's one of the things we like about you. Some of us really like that about you. I mean, most people wouldn't have taken the risk you took performing that ritual at the final battle. But if you hadn't, we would have been goners. Guess you're right. Come on, I give you grief, but you know I've been a stickler for following the... I've never been a stickler for following the rules either. Just a matter of including us in your decision-making more often. You're right. I'm technically the leader of the guild, but we're a team. And more importantly, you're my friends. Either in spite of or because of how difficult I am. Besides, this is only the beginning for the Novas. Damn right it is. More than proven how capable we are. Not just about, you know, running a sustainable adventuring business. Sounds like a problem for next week's Melody to worry about. Right, no need to burn ourselves out. Okay, well, rest well to you two. You've more than earned it. In case I've never actually said it, I'm really glad I asked you to join my guild. There's no one I'd rather have saved the world with than my best friends. Likewise, Claire. What's with the accusatory look? No, I'm not always here having tea. You know, I'm off doing lots of important adventurer work, just like you guys. You just always happen to catch me here during my breaks. Ah, peace and quiet at last. But I wonder, will I start to miss the excitement of this past week? Nope, I'm still following reports from the attack. Not gonna miss it. Oh, we're renovating the training room, actually. Holly went a little too ham on the training dummy again. Well, they've been raising the bar for us, you know. Province is coming up with the new training regimen so we can keep up with you guys. You might be going overboard, but it's nice to have some new goals to aspire to. I haven't felt this excited to see myself improve in years. I suppose fate was right about you after all. Thank you for your help, Novas. The Green Ridge Paladin Brigade is in your debt. Don't expect this to become a regular occurrence. Melody, holy crap! I knew you could do it! I mean, okay, I didn't think you'd save the world on your first week. That's bananas! But I knew you were capable of great things. Thanks for always having my back, Holly. You have plenty of time to paint now, huh, Faith? Believe me, after this past week, I'm going to savor this free time. I can see the whole town from up here. Hey, Faith, can I use the Zinnia tubes? They're not... Yes, they are. Maybe you could send a message to Zinnia some other time. I have a feeling she's busy. Man, I'm still thinking about what you two did. Those transformations. Still workshopping a name. Whatever you call it, every time I think I understand magic, it finds new ways to stupefy me. Sorry I couldn't be more help compared to you at the end there. Humble as ever, I see. Hey, come on, if you and Faith hadn't protected us, Javis would have disintegrated us in an instant. That's by no means an exaggeration, dear. Suppose that's true. Just seen and done a lot of crazy things this past week. It's hard to keep things in perspective. You know, Jody, this might be kind of weird, but I used to envy you a lot. What do you mean? Sort of felt like you were the type of person everyone was comparing me to. And it felt like I'd never catch up. I mean, you're such a natural hero. You make it look effortless. Believe me, it takes a lot of effort. Guess that's something I've been working on lately. That need to be everyone's perfect hero. But in the end, it was you who saved me. I owe you one, Melody. Consider us even for the save back in the desert. Ah, good, I was hoping to see you two. Hope this goes without saying, but no one else can know the specifics of what happened this week. I know it's unfair, you did something truly absolutely incredible, and you can't tell anyone what really happened, but... No, we understand. Say no more, Faith. Probably for the best that nobody knows where their new neighbor Verena really came from. I mean, it would be nice if things went better than the last time she was living on Reverie. I don't think she wants that heat. Thank you, I'm glad we're on the same page. That being said, after what you did, you might just have some more adventuring work in store for the future, courtesy of the Guardian's office. You think you're up for the workload, that is? You know it! After we've had some time to recuperate, of course. Probably shouldn't even use magic for a few days. Oh, absolutely. Jody and I were thinking the same thing. Yeah, now that Greenridge is safe, I finally convinced Faith to take a vacation. Don't know where we're going yet, but a week off will do us both some good. Wow, a whole week. I know it's a long time for Greenridge to be without its guardian, but... Hey, we've got the artist formerly known as the Goddess of Magic living here now. I think we'll be safe for a few days. You deserve it, Faith. We wouldn't have been able to get through all this without you. Go have some fun with your girlfriend. Bring back a souvenir, Jody. Like what? I don't know. Cool rock or something? Can do. We should probably figure out whose house this was, huh? Probably. This ended up not being the most sustainable business anyway. Yeah, you were our only customers. Couldn't imagine why. Pepper also tried to buy something from us, but she wanted to pay us with her grandfather's stray beard hairs. We had to deliberate on that one for a few hours. She said they were like super magic. Maybe we should try finding something more age-appropriate to sell. Like fireworks! Yeah, like, wait, no. We go into asbestos removal? That's worse. These are getting worse, not better. Yeah, I'm sure they'll figure it out eventually. Stuck there. Mom! Like what you've done with the place, Allison. If I'd known you were stopping by, I probably would have tied you up more. Please, I'm here to see you, not your house. Ah, yes, pink cotton candy removal. Actually, asbestos removal would be good. Yeah, but not for a kid to be doing. And personally, I'm just relieved that you're okay. Faith told me on what happened. That was no small feat you just accomplished. That took real guts. Proud of you, kiddo. Thanks, Mom. So how were things back in Mumford during the final battle? Turns out having me hold down the fort was the right call. Catching Ura meant the electronic disturbances bothering the feral bots got a lot worse. You barely managed to hold them off until you fixed the root problem. Another heroic exploit for the citizens of Mumford to remember their great savior for, huh? Maybe, but the whole time I just wanted to be there by your side, making sure you were okay. Guess I've just got to accept that my little girl is all grown up. Not too grown up to turn down the help when she needs it, though. Actually, hey, how long are you going to be in town? Not sure, but probably at least a week or two. Why? That's why you and I do some treasure hunting together while you're here. Now you're talking. Wouldn't miss it for the world. Oh, and before I forget, this place does seem a little cramped for two people. When do you think you'll be moving in together? Okay, we should probably go. Yeah, I think we're going to go crash at Melody's. See you around, Mom. Shop. Thank God I made it through this week unscathed. Melody's Jody's grill. Claire and Jody are home right now. Well, we did it. Between your experiences and my careful note-taking, we filled out a bestiary. A lot of cool foes in there, huh? Yep, and the whole thing is completely worthless. What? Why? Well, as I've been complaining about my notes this whole time, any of the interdimensional monsters you fought were total nonsense. Fine little videotape guys, a giant gumball machine, most of an eggs? Nobody's gonna believe this, even if it's all true. Not to mention, do you think your new friends like Neff and Glyph will appreciate being published in a bestiary? Guess you have a point. You also left a bunch of details out about what was actually going on. There's a whole entry in here at the end that you wouldn't even let me look at. It's, complicated. Sorry, Mona, Fate's orders, that one's top secret. Well, even if this isn't going to be my big break into the world of monster research, there's a silver lining. Held up my end of the deal. Now Claire's got to get her crap out of the meeting room. It was all worth it in the end just for that. In the end, do you think you'll actually miss having Claire around here? No. Well, maybe I've developed a bit more respect for her, for what she does over the course of assembling this bestiary. But she still can't use the library as her office. It's about time for the Novas to start looking for a more proper guild headquarters anyway. Yeah, I think I got everything in the bestiary, which again was worthless. The only thing I did not do was refight the Sons of Javis in Zinnia's place, which I don't think would have done much anyway, outside of making the crystals silver. Don't you get tired of all these sunny days? A nice summer blizzard might spice things up. We're good, but thanks. Ah, the dock, one of my favorite spots in town. After a long day, it's nice to just sit here and listen to the ocean. Never did figure out who painted this tent on the ground. So long for now, Green Ridge. Oh, you just warped right back to Melody's house. Keep it up, Mel. Man, you could punch. Nice one. Keep it up, Mel. Hell yeah. Sick. Ready to call it a night, Mel? No mail today. That night. The irony of it all. We finally get the internet and phone service back. We're reconnected with the outside world. And we can't tell anyone the full story of what really happened. Like anyone would believe us even if we could. You have a point there. And besides, we know what we did. I'm proud of myself, and for once, I'm not terrified of my future. That matters more than all the external validation in the world, I'd say. Speaking of the future, any big plans for tomorrow? There's a whole world out there for us to see now that we don't have an apocalypse to avert. God, I haven't even begun to think about that yet. We're really just getting started, huh? But for tomorrow, the main thing on the agenda is going to be sleeping in until noon and appreciating how comfortable it is in this bed with you. Sounds like a plan. I still just can't believe how incredible we were back then. You were totally fearless. Want to know the truth? I was still terrified the whole time. I think I've got one big heroic moment like that in me per year, tops. But maybe that's enough. That's a win in my book, Mel. Well, time for some shut-eye. Good night, Melody. Love you. Love you too, Allison. It was lovely. Absolutely lovely. It was really fun too, like it feel to me like I get like similar feelings to like when I first played Chrono Trigger for the first time. Like it was like near perfect. Nothing that I would have done differently or wish was done differently. Very lovely, very, very sweet, very heartfelt. Banger of a game, yeah. Yeah, I'm really... Yeah, oh yeah, I have to check that. But if I click out of this, it's going to stop scrolling. I don't want to do that. I know who, I know Smeely. I believe Nessie actually went to art school with that person. If it's the same Smeely I'm thinking of, the one that used to be on Twitter. I don't know if they still are or not. I gotta say, this game made very good use of RPG Maker. Clearly, it used a lot of extra scripts in it. Whew. That was nice. It was very, very chill. Game never got super intense, which was nice. Like, just doing a little grinding and making sure you fought every enemy pretty much put you exactly where you need to be to make it, like, super, like, manageable. I'm sure, very sparkly, very pastel, yeah. I'm sure that if you speedrun this game, it's a lot more, it's a lot difficult, more harder. It's a lot difficult, blah, 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 blah. It's a lot harder. This has a nice warm milk feel of a game for chilled and lovely. That's an interesting way of putting it, Karma. Whew. My room is actually very, very heated right now. I don't know. The friggin' ventilation in my room is so bad. The any percent for this game is less than 2 hours. It's pretty crazy. Wow. I mean, there's a lot of dialogue in this game. This is definitely for how long it is. It's a very wordy game, but I could also understand why it's like that. Also, I've played Golden Sun. The amount of dialogue in this game is nothing compared to that. And I love Golden Sun. See you next adventure someday, somewhere. Lovely. We never found out what was up with that, we never found out what was up with the thing in the crypt about the company. Unless something, maybe? No? No. Cool. Well, that's pretty good. I mean, outside, like, you don't get anything for finishing Zinnia's boss refights, right? Because that's literally the only thing I didn't do. I didn't refight the Sons of Javis through that. But, I think we're good to just wrap this up as is. And yeah, I had fun. I had a lot of fun with this game. It was absolutely worth the time to play it. Also, that's very cute, Karma. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I finally saw it. Alright, let me, pop chat back in. Not that I remember, but I just can't remember if I've done it before or not. Alright. Alright, I mean, it's no problem. Okay, well, if there is something special for doing it, then that's, you know, let that be motivation for you to play the game on your own. It's on Steam and itch.io. It is very lovely. I had such a great time with it. I haven't been in the you know, the habit of replaying games when I finish them, but maybe someday I'll replay this at some point on my own. Very quick, fun RPG. Again, the 20-hour ones are always the ones that are like tight, good experiences. But seriously, thank you for coming tonight. I appreciate it. Thank you for sticking with me the whole night. I'm gonna head off now. I know it's still pretty late, but it's not as late as it normally has been for me lately. Lately. I appreciate you all being here. Tomorrow night, I will try to be here early. We will, I'll give my impressions about the Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. I will unbox the Pokemon trading card game, Paldean Fates, Elite Trainer box. Excuse me. And then I'll do more Persona 3. And then Thursday we will do the Splatoon 3 DLC, which should be out Thursday afternoon. It's already preloaded. Actually, that means it might be out tomorrow night. Maybe I'll just play that tomorrow night instead of Persona. Maybe I'll just do Persona Thursday. I don't know. But we'll have to see what comes after that. I think Persona and Splatoon are going to be the focuses, unless something big drops tomorrow during the Direct. I don't know. But as always, if you want to watch more streams, go check out my Twitch page. There are suggested streamers right there. And I think I want to shush past me. I think I'm going to give a raid to... Who haven't I raided in a while? Zero Fricks. Sure, why not? They're playing Zelda Randomizer. Stick around, say hi to them. And yeah, love you all. You have a great evening. Thank you everyone so much, as always. Take care. Good night. And say hi to Zero Fricks for me. Thank you.